can stop you from being deceived. If you try to find out what's up my sleeve, you can figure out what a bag of means. If you try, nothing can stop you from being deceived. Nothing can stop you from being deceived. Nothing can stop you from being deceived. Nothing can stop you from nothing can stop you from being deceived. Nothing can stop you from being deceived. Nothing can stop you from being deceived. Nothing can stop you from nothing can stop you from being deceived. Nothing can stop you from being deceived.
So talk to me, Ash. How you feeling, man? What you got?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Still on a high. Coming from the CT Expo. Anytime I go to a show, expo, you just come home with that energy because you've been around like-minded people. You've got to see some things, techniques, new things, hear some gems, but the network and just the atmosphere was bananas, man. It was everything I expected and more. And so, man, I had a great time. Got to, that was the first time just, me and Ash, had ever traveled together, got an opportunity to bring him and him come with us and get to see something different and the way they're doing, the industry.
Was that his first show?
And that was the first. No. Well, remember we were in Miami.
Yeah. He was that. He was so quiet in Miami, though. He was a whole nother person. This go around.
Absolutely. It was more, when he went to Miami, it was more of a family trip because, he had his girl, his son. And so it was more of that. But this time, and then it really being a Barber event because, unfortunately, when we were in Miami, even though his Browner brothers got love for him, it wasn't conducive of learning for barbers.
I want to stay right there for a second because you brought up I was taking notes. Like you saw me the whole time. I either had that camera in one hand or I had the phone pulled up with my notes, taking notes. One of the biggest things that I took a note of is I wanted to make it a point to make sure I asked people who had visited both Bronner as well as CT. Being somebody that you've been to both, right? And I think you've been to Bronner a couple times now. Have you? What were the biggest differences, or if there were any, in your opinion, that you've seen between those two shows?
Well, first of all, and don't get me wrong, I love what Browner Brothers, what they do, but at the same time, this was a barber event, and it was just barber love. It was Jay Majors and his team, first and foremost, just laid it out. It was extremely upscale. Everything about it was upscale. The Barber Grammys, man, the classes, the venue, us having to travel an hour away from Hartford, but still going in there and then being in a place where there's nothing but the Mohegan Sun Casino. And it just being what it was, man, it was a barber weekend, and that was just really, I needed that. I definitely needed that, and I would tell any barber, man, you gotta check it out. It was worth every.
Yeah.
It was
the
worth
things that
everything.
I saw there were the biggest differences, right, between Bronner Brothers and a J Majors CT Expo, right? This was my first time going to CT. I've been to Bronner twice now.
Okay.
It was barber forward first, but it wasn't so barber forward that it didn't also encompass beauticians, nail techs, stylists, natural hair artists, everything, right? Whereas Bronner, I believe, it's promoted to be barber forward, but it's very, very big emphasis on beauticians and stylists, and very, very light kind of afterthought regarding barbers. So that's that, right? It's more things we're gonna talk about, but I want to make sure we get some more people on here because I want to hear everybody's opinions and not just be on here, riding everybody with my own. What do you think? Now, this is the lesser wanted to be spoke about part of the conversation. Nobody wants to have this conversation, but I do. Okay. What do you think were some points of potential improvement with the show?
I would say everything was, well, starting with the Grammys and the education. It was a little bit behind. Everything didn't start on time. You know, that wasn't a big deal for me. It's such a huge event. I mean, the long line, like for me, getting the VIP. When we went back in, I just assumed part of the VIP is once the vendors and the stage was set up where they were competing, that if you got, you know, the VIP, then, you know, you would automatically move to the front of the line as well. Now, don't get me wrong, because in the mystery pack I got the Babyless Low Pro liners and a host of all types of things. So it was a nice bag, but I just thought that VIP actually is VIP. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it didn't seem as much outside of the package that we received. So, but it wasn't. I know that's a lot to take on. So it's hard for me to really, you know, pick it apart, because I could imagine what all it took to put that together. It was just
Absolutely.
It was
I agree. When you look at it from the grand scale of things, to put on the event of that size has to take a dedicated team. Has to take somebody who has an understanding of how to delegate responsibility, and you have to have the infrastructure to make it happen. Because if you don't, you can have all those other pieces, but the infrastructure lacking is the bottom gonna fall out 100% of the time. Things that I noticed that were points of potential improvement or points of contingency for me were, it was a lot of emphasis being put on division. To me, it felt very divided. It felt divided in a sense of different ethnic background. It felt divided in a sense of financial background, or the assumption of financial availability. It felt divided in a sense of, if you weren't someone who was capable of bringing more eyes and more of a magnifying glass on the event itself, you were an afterthought. I didn't really like that. I felt like people, anybody in any walk of life at any point, spend, you know, the average to get to this event, unless you plan way ahead, you're looking at about $1,000 realistically, and that's for flights to get there, room accommodations, what you're gonna eat, and what you may spend at the show.
I would think.
But I'm thinking on a
minimalist,
right?
You know,
on average.
Right. Because I mean, you think of the tickets to get in. If you've done the VIP and everything and the party, I got mine way in advance. That was upwards of $3. The flight, the rental car, or Uber, because it's an hour away. The hotel, like our situation with the hotel, you know,
it was major love when I seen what they actually charged me, because I don't know why, but they looked out for your boy though, the long way.
So you know, we you know, that got a good plug with that. So if we didn't, right, just the rooms in and of themselves, shit would have been, at that spot, probably would have been about $750, somewhere in there.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? So
the reason that stood out to me, right, is because there was a lot of influences there, right? It was a lot of personalities there. Was a lot of people there for you to meet. It was a lot of hands to shake, a lot of networking opportunities, a lot of chances to make connections and put faces with names and so on and so forth, right? But whether you were a big time influencer, or you was somebody who was just a barber interested in coming out to a show like that to see what was going on in the industry and be a part of it for once. You've seen it, da 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 da. What you spent was around the same as what a lot of them spent, because I seen a lot of them on the same airplanes that you were on. I seen a lot of them staying in the same hotels
Absolutely.
that you stayed in, and I seen a lot of them walking
Absolutely.
around getting in the same lines, waiting to enter the same as you did. So I didn't like that it was so much emphasis being put on. While I understand that having a VIP package and having a normal package is beneficial for some things, I understood it. But once you get to the other side of the gate and you get to the rooms where everybody is going to be funneled to, you see that there isn't much of a difference. There isn't any true benefit to having that besides like the goodie bag. There is no true benefit besides those few things. And then you kind of create this line of division between people. That's why, despite my ability to go and sit pretty much anywhere I wanted to sit, like you seen that, I done sat up front, I sat in the back, I was all in front of the stage. I can go pretty much where you're gonna have to tell me no. That's just who I am as a person, right? You're gonna have to tell me I can't. And then in most cases, I'm gonna communicate with the security. I done already talked it up with them where they kind of looking out for me to go, you know, I'm finna go do this, do you mind? Oh no, go ahead, bro. Right? But I intentionally kept going to the back because I want to sit with the people who are experiencing this for the first time, because I'm experiencing it for the first time. I intentionally want to see what people are saying. I want to hear those conversations. I want to see the body language. Then I want to go in the front and I want to hear those conversations and see the body language. Because it's to me, I think that's part of one of the biggest problems in barbering. It's a lot of division. People still treat it with this sense of competition and you not this, so we can't connect, or you not that, so we can't connect. I still see that all in and out of barbering. It's division between African American and Caucasian brothers. It's division between Caucasian brothers and Hispanic brothers. It's division between barbers who have and barbers who have not. It's division between enhancements and no enhancements. It's division between high-priced barbers and barbers who think that they charge too much. It's just so much division, bro. And I can't help but to see it. So if I see it, I'm gonna speak on it. That's just who I am.
No doubt. Yeah, it was definitely some division. One thing, and I got to give a shout out to the Hispanic culture rep in a huge and major way, and their unity spoke volumes, and that's something that I seen that I really dug. And just had to speak on, man. They had an event. They came out. They rep. They rep for their culture. They rep for the barber culture. You know, it was some Hollywood
expected,
in there, but
an event that we expected it. You know, you expected some.
But it wasn't as much as I thought.
It didn't come from the people who I thought it would come from, at all. But I think you're right. Speaking on what you said, man, I was extremely impressed with how the Hispanic culture represented itself. Very impressed. We already knew, I think we all know that inside of certain cultural groups of barbering, there is a undiscussed support of their barber brethren in certain cultures, and Hispanic has been leading that charge for a long time. So I expected that, but what I didn't expect is, I've seen Hispanics turn out to shows in drones together. They don't cut in the same shop, but because they're from the same city, they came together. I didn't see them where they'll go. I was listening to like I said, I was doing research and capturing footage the whole time. I was listening to conversation where guys were saying, yo, I'm gonna go over here and I'm going to get this just because I want to support a smaller brand. I want to support a smaller, lesser known brand.
Right.
That was what somebody said verbatim out of their mouth to another guy. And because he said it to that guy, that guy got his homie with him. Now it's 3 people going over there to support a lesser known brand. That's that to me, bro. That speaks volumes. Volumes.
Like one of the things, like faded culture. And, you know, I talked to them and you know, we look to have them on. But, you know, with me creating Beard Culture in 2018, you know, it has some similarities. And I was just watching their booth and how they work together. They had a couple barbers. They got twin brothers. They had a couple barbers. But they had a team that worked for the greater good of the brand. And so they had people, they had a team of about 10 people, and everybody was doing their part. And it's only 2 of them that cut hair. And their presentation and how they were moving their merch, and man, it's like, bro, I mean, they inspired me. And I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, between the beard culture, the iCutMyWayOut, dope ass Barber, we got something. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things where it becomes a little more difficult to really create, or damn near impossible to create an empire without a solid team and that loyalty. And I've seen that, and it was just
and
amazing,
what you said is
bro.
the biggest key. Again, that goes to your infrastructure. You have to have it.
Right. And looking, what's up, Mook? And it wasn't just the great marketing, it was the way that they work together. That for the greater good. It wasn't just about the marketing. Yeah, they market, but how they were out there and they were repping, and you know, they 10 deep, and you seeing everybody, bringing everybody in. It was just like, hey, even though I might not be a barber, I'm rocking.
Yeah. And what I think it is too, I think it goes to speak because we've misrepresented something as a African American culture, and I think we've also misrepresented something as a Caucasian culture as well. What I see in them is pride and identity. Pride and identity. Because even if they're not barbers, they come from a lineage of pride, great pride. So coming out and representing their culture is more important than being the person that's in front of the light, right? A lot of them not barbers, but because one of their homeboys is a barber and he going to a show that's supposed to be big, 10 of them come with him. We all gonna come because,
man, it was so many. And I don't know if you paid attention. And Bobby Harris hit it. The only way to create an empire, you got to have a great team. And I agree 100. I don't know if you paid attention, but it was so many people at the expo with Faded Culture merch. I mean, every
look. As soon as I walked up and seen Dre, Cut Flow Dre, that's what he had on, Faded Culture. I say, damn, man, this brand is enormous. It's enormous. But when you go over there to their booth, and you just on me standing back observing how they were dealing with people and how they were embracing people, it's like, I get it. It makes sense. I get
it. And they had the DJ. The DJ was on point. So one of the brothers, you know, not the 2 brothers that cut, but one of the dudes, he was DJing. They out there, they showing love, they're approaching everybody.
I get it.
It was like, man, like they pushing the brand. My guy Bill, who came with us, he like, man, look, he was, you know, and he's always supportive of me with the beard culture, and, you know, whatever we're doing. He like, man, look, before we get out of here, you was already gone. He was like, before we get out of here, man, I got to bend back on it, because we had, you know, I talked to him. We went and took him a couple of iCutMyWayOut podcast shirts. We talked to him about getting on the podcast, and took a flick with him. And he was like, man, I got to get some of their merch. And just the presentation, everything, it was just so impressive. And we got to do a better job, because they was out there in groves, and they rep each other, and they come together. And it was a
like
big
I said,
deal,
it was impressive to see. But even more so, it was the biggest thing that I took away from it was that's the first time I've ever been around a situation like that where they showed up in big fashion and you know, stuck together, and I felt embraced. I felt part of it. I didn't feel like I wasn't part of it, because even the
feel like
guys that we stopped and talked to that didn't speak English, they tried. They tried. They still tried to have a conversation. They still, yeah, let's take pictures. Let's talk. Let's shake hands. Here's my information. Here's yours. And that it gave me a glimpse of how enormous this industry could really be, because it's in its enormity as it is right now, it still hasn't reached its full potential. In my opinion, from my perspective.
More, no, absolutely, and that's the beautiful thing, and that's when you know something is great, because there's always growth, you know, to be made, right? And that's the beautiful thing. I think, and like I've always said, I think we're in a golden era, and it's just really growing. Another thing that I really loved about the Expo and the Grammy night is how they saluted those who came before us, like Miss Bernadine Redu, you know, Mr. Official out of Chicago, you know, who's a well-known barber. He ended up purchasing, you know, she's a 5th generation barber, and came up, you know, in a barber shop, and he ended up buying her barber school and turning it, you know, from her and turning it into Official Academy. But he brought her out there. She got the Lifetime Achievement award. You know, we ended up seeing him at the airport. She was with him at the airport. They made sure she got to and from, you know what I'm saying? Just major love. And she's done so much for the Chicago barber community. They started the barber school in like 1965. And now it's official Barber Academy, but it's still, the remnants are still there, and she still has her hand. So much love to Official Barber, because, you know, but it was just good to see her and see Al, you know, because those are people who paved the road that we're walking on as barbers, man. And during those days, they weren't making the 30, 40s, and 50 and $100, and they're getting to their flowers and getting to see just the evolution of this game. And I think that was extremely beautiful. And shout out to Jay too,
coming all the way from Chicago. As a Chicagoan,
right. Absolutely,
that was special to see, because that's not, when people say they come from the mud, you don't really get that kind of recognition, even though what you're doing is so big where you are. It's sometimes amongst our culture, unfortunately, it's only big amongst us. It's not big amongst everybody else, because it's just like, you know, when people say your problems are your problems, they're not mine to bear with you. But to get that public recognition on a stage as big as that one was enormous. It was huge. It was huge. And then to get that recognition from a student who went through your program and became what he is, and was able to reach back and make sure that he was able to pay forward what you paid on to him. That's dope. Shout out to Cuss by Reggie. Shout out to Tank B Chopper. I seen both of them on here. Cuss by Reggie.
My thing done froze. I can't see who else jumping on. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell. Oh,
hey,
well. What's up, fellas?
Tank just sent a request to bring Tank on. Reggie, man. Reggie was hands down the best person I met. I've met a lot of people, and I was grateful to meet a lot of people, but Reggie, bro, that dude is cut from a whole nother cloth, bro. A whole nother. Tank, what's the word, bro? How you living, man?
Good.
You still in work mode, man, or you trying to coming down out of work mode?
I just finished, man. Literally right now. As soon as I sent that request, I just finished.
Man, hey, you did a phenomenal job, bro. You did a phenomenal job. I've been watching some of the content you've been putting out, but more importantly than the content, you probably didn't know it, but I was watching you and how you were moving, man, how you were doing what you was doing and I want to say this publicly because a lot of people probably didn't know it and didn't see it. You were moving and working, but you was also taking care of family, bro. You prioritized your everything, bro, and that's salute to you, my guy, for real.
Yeah,
For
I
real.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It was a lot, man. Like I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still recovering from it, man. Like I still haven't got a good night's rest because check it out. The day we got back, well, the day we were flying back, which was Monday, our flight got delayed. We had to switch flights. We had to, rebook different flights because we would have missed our connecting flight. So we maneuvered some shit around. Got home like around, I want to say 11 o'clock that night. Got home, and then I was still in like kind of that crunk feeling, that energetic feeling. I was tired, but I wasn't sleepy, if that makes sense.
It does.
So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna record an unboxing of all the stuff that I got out there. Might as well do it now while it's fresh. And went upstairs. Didn't go to sleep till like 3 in the morning that night. So I recorded the video, started adding it to my computer, and then I was trying to upload other videos that I had on my phone. And then yesterday I worked a full day because I wasn't here the weekend. So all day Tuesday, my days are off. Yeah, Tuesday, I was up here just going hard all day. I was booked, slam packed all day. Got home, spent some time with my wife and the kids. Obviously, I ain't seen that. Well, I ain't seen the kids. Like 10:30 hits, all the kids are asleep. I go upstairs, start editing a video. Once again, stayed up to like 2 in the morning. So I'm still in like trying to recover, bro. Like, but it was a great ass event, man. Like, it was like so much better than it was last year. And not saying last year was bad, because last year was good, but this year was just better.
Hey, shout out Mr. I Create Confidence, my boy Suge. Shout out DJ Cut It, my boy. Hey, you've been a dog show content, bro. You've been going hard on it. Shout out Barber Clips Podcast.
Man,
we see you on here, man. We would love to link up with y'all and get something cracking with y'all, man. Y'all got a dope product y'all putting out. Shout out to Dope Clips Podcast.
Okay.
Who else did I see jumping here?
I don't know.
I seen a bunch of people. Playboy Blends, my bad. Official Sexy Barber. I ain't gonna say that too many times on the live, but shout out to you. We appreciate you jumping in this thing. But go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Now you did.
So, let me ask you, Tank. This was, how many CTs have you been to?
This is barely my second one.
It's your second one. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your second one. This was your first one where you was kind of working in unison with the show, though, too, right?
Yeah. So it's nuts, bro. Like, I just want to put this out there to everybody, and y'all share this with y'all. Last year when I went, bro, me and my wife were talking about it. We didn't really know anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody. Like maybe a handful of people, if that. I was barely breaking through on social media. I probably had like 5K. No, I believe I had 7K on Instagram, and I think I had like, man, I don't even know how much I had on YouTube. So I wasn't nowhere near where I was at now. And then that past year, just me grinding. And I will tell you what, man, I remember when I came back from CT last year, and what boosted me up a little bit and wanted me to like go hard is I met Basio for the first time out there. And I didn't know he knew who I was, but he shook my hand. And he's like, man, why do you look familiar? And I said, man, I'm Tank B. Chapman. And he's like, oh, what's up, Tank? Like it was cool. And then after that, I knew, like, man, I'm doing something right. I got to keep going. So all of last year, bro, well, this past year, I was recording as much as I could, posting as much as I could. I upped my game so much from last year to this year just because going to that expo, like, put me in that right mindset that I needed to be in. And then full circle, a year later, I was nominated for a Grammy. I was actually working with the people at the expo to get content for them. And then I was just walking around and so many people were coming up to me. I linked up with y'all, linked up with Reggie, linked up with Barber June. I linked up with so many people and like just chilled with them. And it was cool because like everyone I chilled with, like it feels like we've known each other for a good amount of time. It wasn't
man, you just read my crazy, bro. The shit was so crazy. Excuse my language. I'm trying to clean up my professionalism, bro, because that's one thing I want to speak on, right? I'm trying to be a little bit more deliberate in the things that I do because what I noticed at CT, it was so many personalities around it, with so many influencers around, guys like yourself, right? But in addition to you guys, it was a lot of big name branded companies and the heads of those companies at that event. And I watched them watching everybody. They were observing what you were doing, how you were carrying yourself, how you were introducing yourself to people. What was the conversation? What was the content of your conversation? How did you leave it? They was paying attention to that, and I was looking at it from the perspective of a business owner, like, the way that things are perceived shouldn't be based on this. Social media is one thing, but when I get to meet you in person, what's your energy like? How are you handling yourself? How are you carrying yourself? Because those things are now assumably going to be associated with whatever this brand is that I'm trying to bring forward. If you are a poor representation of yourself, I can only assume you're going to be a poor representation of my brand. So,
absolutely. Hey, Shy, I'm get off and bring and request to join because everything froze, so I can't see questions or people joining anything. So I'm gonna get off and rejoin.
While he's doing that, I want to shout out 100 Cuts, Styles the Barber, Pat the Barber. I seen Hunt the Barber, Mike. Listen. That's my mentor. If you don't follow him, bro, go follow him. Hunt the Barber. That's a good dude. He be
shout out to Fort Worth Barber Supply. They in the building.
Fort Worth Barber Supply. That was one of the people, like what you said, when you meet somebody and you feel like you've been knowing him your whole life. His energy is his energy is his energy. He is who he is, bro. I love it, bro. He's a good dude. Whatever he got going on, I would love to be a part of it. He said he got some things he cooking up, so no matter what I got to do, I'm gonna buy that ticket and I'm gonna go out to the next event he got going on because I gotta see the store. I gotta see that for myself.
Check it out. Check it out. You're gonna like this. I don't know if I should say anything on here. We've set a date, but I'm not gonna say the date because I don't know if it's 100% yet. You know, but I'm actually gonna be doing a class at Fort Worth Barber Supply here soon.
Okay.
Like I said, it's not. I'm not. We got the date, but I don't know if it's penciled in.
Okay.
Or what yet?
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Coming, man.
He said it's 100. Yeah, that's what's up.
He said it's 100. Say less. I'll be there. Yeah. I'll be there. Whatever I gotta do. Matter of fact, Southwest just hit me with the $59.99 deal. So hey, whatever I gotta do to get there, you hit me.
Right.
I'll come out there. Plus, I love Texas, bro. I love it.
It was just.
Let me ask you. What things did you see that stood out the most to you? And what things did you see that you wish you were able to see more, that if you could have steered it another direction, what things would you have done to improve it?
As far as like the expo itself?
Yeah, just from your...
So honestly, man, I think everything was delivered perfect. Like it's hard to critique it because for one, obviously I'm not someone who throws those events or do things like that. So, but just me seeing like, so when I was working behind the scenes with the CT Barber Expo staff to get content, I see Jay running back and forth, bro. Like just making sure things are running smoothly. His radio was going off every 5 seconds. Like when I linked up with him, so I was supposed to meet up with him at 11. So I text him like, hey, bro, I'm here where you wanted me to meet you at. And he goes, all right, I'm gonna have someone come holler at you. Like, so he sent, I believe his name was Tyler or Taylor. If I mispronounced it, I'm sorry. But he called me right away. Hey, Tank, I'm on my way to the front. I'll see you in a couple seconds. Cool. He comes up to me. He goes, hey, we need to get you some type of branding. They didn't have no shirts that fit me. They only had women's shirts. So they just gave me a hat. And so they gave me the mic. I'm like, hey, this will work with me. Like, if this works with y'all, I'm good with it. They found me the videographer to walk, around with me to just interview people. And like that's what I'm saying. As far as behind the scenes, I saw it working together real smoothly. I walked the expo before it opened. I seen his staff just making sure things were going the way they were supposed to go. So as far as the production and everything of it, I can't say that it could have been done better.
Right. It was so. I could only imagine what it takes to put something of that magnitude together. And yeah, I thought. I've seen he had his son working with him, like he posted something today, and I figured that was his son, but he posted his sons today, and but they had, man, it was just had a Secret Service, on
oh yeah,
on it.
Oh yeah,
It was it was amazing. And Tank, I didn't get a chance to holler at you at the 80s versus 90s part. You walked past me. I was doing something. I might have been texting my wife, and I seen you walk past me. I was sitting down, but even that was off the chain. I really had a good time, and I ain't do no dancing. I just sat in the chat. But
I didn't even know you were there, honestly, until I think the next day when you posted a picture.
Yeah.
Because I did my rounds, said hello to the people who I seen, and then I was just chilling with Fort Worth Barber Supply. Chris Baccio came; he was in the group with us. Okay. Cut Flow Dre was in the group with us. Barber June. We were all in just one little group, just talking and just having a good time, man. And like, to me, it's so crazy to see this amount of growth, like on my back, on me, because you don't think it's like that until you go to an event like this and you see what it is. Like just the fact that I had so many like people talking to me, and then even like y'all were saying earlier, the bigger name barbers like Frank the Barber, Chico Boom, Angel Ross, like them coming up to me telling me like, hey bro, like you're killing it, keep doing you, like keep doing what you're doing. And it's like, man, like it was just I don't even got no words for it, man, honestly.
And it's not to say that you needed any validation, but it kind of serves its purpose as a sense of validation. I say that's your old lady, ain't it?
So yeah. So what I was gonna say was, it's funny because I'm gonna keep it 100 on here. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, as transparent as I can be. When we're at the table waiting for the announcement of the winner for the content creator of the year, I'm just there like. Me and June are looking at each other, and it's funny because he's like, "Good luck, bro, man. Good luck." Like it's nice vibes. Everyone's like just there talking, and as soon as they announced the winner, I just went blank. And I felt defeated for a second, and then we clapped, whatever. I'm like, it is what it is. Take the L, but I was upset. Like you don't get into a competition and not win, right? So you want to win regardless of what people say. It doesn't matter. Like it may not matter, but you still want to win, because if you didn't want to win, why enter it?
Right.
So I wanted to win. I didn't, and I was a little in my feelings about it for that night, But the next day, the amount of love that I got from everybody, it was like, man, that's more than winning that Grammy, Like it was just, that meant a lot.
But like you said, bro, like a 360 from last year to this year, just the impact and the improvement. I think everybody there, it was a win. Like out of all the barbers and everybody creating content, you were there and being nominated for a Grammy. And I understand, because I was a hooper coming up. I understand the competition, but that we was rooting for you, but that was a big win in itself, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Enormous. That was enormous.
Yeah.
I don't want you or anybody else to miss the message in that. You talking about 12 months. 12 months.
Yeah.
You were already doing what you was doing, but from that first show to the second show, you went from being someone that was there to enjoy the show, take in the coaching and be a part of it, to being a part of it, to making it to the finalists of Content Creator of the Year, to sitting at a table amongst other people who made it to the tables weren't that big.
Right.
You were sitting at a table in front of the red rope, in front of the stage. Your face, your name, who you were, was announced amongst a crowd of all these people who came to come to this show. That is again, I'm gonna be professional. That's a freaking accomplishment. Because I say what I want to say, they might cut me off, man. You know what I'm saying?
Think about this too. Not only were you nominated, but you did content for the CT Expo, bro.
Yeah.
So to be a finalist and to do content for them, like, come on, bro.
Facts. That's
like
enormous,
that,
bro.
Enormous. Y'all right. I'm not saying y'all wrong, because y'all 100% right. And not to discredit anything y'all are saying, but like I said, it goes back to that. You want to be in a competition, you want to win it. But I'm still happy with what happened. Still happy with the outcome. I ain't mad at nobody. Like, it's cool.
And then also think about it like this: you accomplished making it to a finalist in a year.
Right.
Who knows what's up for next year?
And he said he ain't slept, you got right off the plane in content
Exactly.
mode. So it looked like it
Exactly.
just pushed you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that to me that was dope.
Yeah.
I also like that the way that they orchestrated the Grammys. I didn't know how long it was going to take, but they had that thing running like an oil machine.
Oh yeah.
It was flowing.
Yeah.
It was flowing. I think everybody, for the most part, was showing everyone love. Like, it was a lot of love in that room, and it was dope, bro. Only thing I didn't like is I didn't get to shake every single person's hand like I wanted to. Like,
right.
I wanted to shake every single hand of everybody I met, but
So many damn people, bro.
once you get into that mode of capturing content, and for me, I was enjoying, like, I walked around with Tank for a while, and I was just capturing content of him talking to people, people stopping to him.
I didn't even know you were doing that.
That, to me, that's the perspective that I like to see, bro. I enjoy being a person in front of the camera and behind the camera. I like that. With Dre, I captured a lot of content with him. Reggie, I captured. Wait till I start dropping this, and I'm gonna send everything I have of you. I'm gonna send it to you as well.
Right.
But I was having so much fun recording the show and catching little angles, like, ooh, that'll make for a dope transition. Then in creator mode, that I almost for like an hour and a half, I zoned out and forgot that it was people here to meet. Like, I'm walking past people, and I'm not paying no attention because I'm looking at, man, dude got a dope jacket on. You see me recording shoes and stuff like. It was so much. Like I said, it could be overwhelming if you.
It can, bro. Like, I think
it was overwhelming.
Yeah. And I think for like content creators too, going to this expo, you want to record as much as possible because you want to have great content.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
There was a time where I didn't, like, I went back to the room. So we were out there. What was it? Sunday. You know, before it opened, I was interviewing all the vendors with me and my wife. And the videographer, and then after that happened, we walked the floor for, I don't know, man, a little while, and then she went back to the room because she had some schoolwork she had to do. So I walked her back to the room, and then I came back to the expo, and I didn't even bring my camera with me. I'm like, I just want to walk and talk to people and just not record for just a little bit, just to actually enjoy it as a spectator. And I mean, I still ended up pulling out my phone and getting some clips.
Is it possible not to?
And you know, it was just me and Shy. We were sitting back and we were just talking. You know, people were giving you know their Grammy speeches and everything, and I was like, shit, everybody in this, everybody in here done cut their way out.
Yeah, for real. It's the most befitting.
Like,
man, yeah,
it was beautiful, bro.
Every single person that went up on that stage and gave their story and spoke to why they do it, how they did it, and where they came from doing it.
Absolutely.
All of them was this. All of them.
Absolutely.
Man, I don't know if y'all seen it.
That's poked out, you know, man, I'm proud to be a barber, but it was like, damn, like this it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, shout out Cole. Shout out Taylor May Slade. Shout out Mary Jane for the great questions and content. I also seen Forward Barber Supply say, Tank, you may be the future host. So keep on the lookout for that. You also need to hit up, if you get a chance, email Mary J7. She's looking for somebody to help capture footage of her upcoming show. She said if you could get it with her, email her, or let me see, DM or whatever the case may be.
Hey,
let me see. Coders, where you at, man? Where you at? I know you on here.
Coders had that jacket on.
Hey, that crushed velvet green emerald thing he had on him.
Velvet. Clean, boy. Yeah.
Definitely.
Tank, what was your biggest highlight? Like being nominated. What do you think was your biggest highlight outside of that?
You know what's crazy is, man, like, the Grammys was cool, the Expo was cool, but I think the best time that I actually had out there was the part that wasn't really the Expos. And what I mean by that is I got out there Friday night. So when I got out there, I went to the bar with Forward Barber Supply. Once again, shout out Forward Barber Supply. Edward is a fool. But anyways,
he's an amazing person, bro.
yeah,
For real.
we're at the bar all chilling, drinking. So it was me, my wife, Edward, his wife, Rafa, and a couple other, one of his workers and his wife, and then Sean Cuts Hair came down, Get Beam, a couple other people from Tomb 45, Josh O.P. We're all down there at that bar, and we're just drinking and just talking. Hey, it's crazy because me and Beam weren't even talking barbering, bro. We were talking music because, you know, he's doing music, and I used to do music back in the day. So we're talking music for like an hour, bro.
Okay.
You know, and shout out to Beam, man. He put me on game with a lot of other stuff as far as like content creation and YouTube. Like he's a really dope individual, and so that part was a really good night. And then the next day, when I linked up with Barber June, when I went outside to cut his hair, I linked up with some more people out there who I didn't even know. I met them out there, and while I'm cutting their hair, they're like recording me, they're tagging me in photos and videos. They're just telling me how much they love my content. Like me and June were having a great conversation while I was cutting his hair, and then so that was a great experience also. And I met someone out there who they came up to me and they're like, hey, can you cut my hair? And I wasn't going to do it, but I ended up doing it. I was like, man, you know what? I can get some more content. Might as well. I got time. Cut their hair. I believe his name was Jonathan. I don't remember his name, but he's from Australia, actually. He's with Babyless Australia. Met him. We talked a lot. And then the other time, after the 80s and 90s party, I walked to the opposite side of the casino because I was talking to Austin from Gamma and Stylecraft. I was texting him throughout the night. We were just, talking about certain things. And he goes, hey, my team is over there at the other side of the casino, basically, and they'd love for you to come out there and just chill with them. So I took some donuts, because we left the 80s and 90s party pretty lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was on another level. We was turned. So my wife was like, I'm hungry. I'm going to go buy some donuts. So she bought a dozen Krispy Kremes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And we walked over there. Door flies open. I open up the box. I'm like, what's up? I got some donuts. And they were like, Tank, and they were just all happy. I'm giving them donuts. And we just mingled. And we weren't even out there long. Maybe like 15 minutes.
That's what's up.
But just like those things were, to me, were something that I really enjoyed because I felt it was real genuine, and it wasn't nothing that was really tied to business or to work. It was like just chilling with some good people without having to actually like be worried about anything else.
Speaking of Bean, that go your boy Bean there. Bean, what's going on?
Go ahead, Bean in the building.
Hey, Reggie was on his old man. Reggie was going to 9:30. Reggie drink water and get sleepy.
I think that's dope, though, bro, that you was able to go through. Because what it sounds like, man, it sounds like because you came in it with an open mind and you put your best foot forward throughout that whole process, those doors were supposed to open for you, man, because everything you've done it from a genuine place.
Yeah.
So, them doors supposed to open. That's how it's supposed to go. Hey, and then Vincent, man, he said you gave him some great advice and he looked your perspective on music. So hey, shout out to the music. If y'all don't know, if y'all haven't gone and checked out Bean music, you got music out. He's doing a good push with that.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I want to ask y'all. I don't know if y'all already talked about it because I jumped in after y'all was already live. But what was the best moment for y'all out there?
I got a highlight reel. Real life.
Drop top three.
Top three?
Yeah.
Sitting at the bar having a drink with Tank B. Chopper and just having a genuine conversation and realizing how much me and this dude got in interest. How much we got in common. And actually, I was sitting with Tank B. Chopper and Cuts by Reggie at a bar having a conversation, and all three of us got something in common. Listen, that's highlight. Two was when I finally did get an opportunity to meet Bing, because I've inboxed him before, and of course, I've been following him for a while now. When I finally got an opportunity to meet him outside of just, hey, how you doing? Can I get a picture with you real quick? He was receiving. It was open arms. I was like, yeah, most definitely. Let's talk. But in addition to that, he could have just left it at that. But he was like, hey, don't do it here. Come by the booth. Let's go do it by the booth. Let's set up by the booth. Let's talk like that. And it opened my eyes to, like I said, man, the people who I thought I was gonna get this energy from, I didn't.
Right.
It was something totally different. And it made me realize I have to understand that these people, they're working. This is their work. They're work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've been bombarded by thousands of people in a day. That has to take a lot out of you.
Right.
And the last highlight would be my boy, Wavy Kid Kev, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shorty is hilarious, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Shorty is hilarious, bro. Just watching him be him. I got so much footage of him on the camera just being him.
Right.
Shorty hilarious, bro. Whatever he got going on, I'm gonna be locked into it.
Shout out to Wavy Kid, man. He's really a dope individual. He's funny, bro. He always pulls the he's still young card on me. Like we've been talking here and there, you know. And I'm at the Expo and I'm
We
like, man, I'm tired.
get you on the podcast, bro.
Definitely. Hey, for him, because you know, the last time Wavy Kid Kev was on, he was like, man, I'm gonna go, but just to let y'all know, I'm an introvert, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be cool once we at the show, but I'd rather be at the room. Absolutely not.
I wish you could have seen him when I went over there and I gave him that shirt. I asked Jeezy, I said, man, I said, he was turned up yesterday. You sneaking him drinks? He was the same. I was crying laughing. For me, I think, so my first highlight, man, being a father is bringing my son coming out with me. My son think I'm an old man. So for him to get out there and be able to come out there and soak it all up, meet everybody, enjoy everybody, and him to be embraced. I love that. The Grammy night was just something that just put everything on the top. It made the event. It makes the event so upscale. It's on another level. You know what I mean? And to give people, to give barbers their flowers. You know what I mean? Because we're taken for granted. We all cut hair, and you have people who call and, you know, or come in and, man, you know, you're on a schedule. They come like, well, I just need a tape and a line. Dude, that's a haircut. Like, even though they need us, we're taking advantage of so much. So for people to get their flowers and you know, and barbers be respected in that manner, that's just, it was enormous for me. And then just overall, just meeting all, man, just, you know, Tank, Reggie, Oldest, Wavy Kid, Kev, everybody, me and Shy getting to kick it. Like, it was just, all of it was just, it was bananas.
Hey, a lot of people don't know that. Would you believe that was the first time me and Ash ever met in person?
No, it was the second, but it's the first. We was in Miami.
But Miami was so fast,
right,
bro. Like,
right.
That don't count. This was the first time we got to kick it, bro. Like, kick it and talk and go out. Bro, I feel like I've been knowing this dude my whole life, bro.
Yeah? Yes, sir.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, buddy?
What's the word, man? Hey, what for the one time, bro? Where's the jacket, bro? We gotta see the jacket.
What is that, Velvet?
The jacket in the other room. The jacket in the other room. That's I put that up like it's my Super Bowl jersey, bro.
It should be, bro.
Hey,
that's your.
Too many good things happen in that jacket. I might not be able to wear it again. What up, Tank?
What's good, man? Hey, take it out.
Jacket.
I'm about to log off, man. Let me clean up my station and get out of here, man.
All right, bro.
I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you, bro. We locking something in real soon. So when you get them dates, please let me know. I'm gonna be keeping my eye on Fort Worth's page because I'm sure he's gonna post it there too. But if you get them beforehand, whatever the case, let me know, bro. We gonna make it to
All
that.
right, man. I'm gone.
All right.
Thank you.
He said my boy wearing a bonnet. y'all gotta chill on me, bro. It's a silk, bro. I'm trying to get these waves, bro.
Man, we
needed to get on you. So what's up, bro? What was your highlight from the show, my boy?
From like the whole weekend?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm like y'all, man. I don't know if I could pick just one.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I had like a lot of good moments, bro. I feel like if I had to pick one, it's not exactly a one moment, but it's just something that happened throughout my experience. I was just welcomed and basically brought in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I came up there by myself.
That's what's
A
up.
lot of people ain't know. I didn't come up there with nobody. I came up there dolo.
Mhm.
My boy Cut Flow let me crash in his room.
Wow.
But he ain't make it up the first night because his flight got canceled.
Right.
There wasn't that many flights coming out of Texas, I guess.
See your face.
Yeah,
looking over.
it wasn't too many flights coming out of Texas direct to Hartford, so he couldn't even really make it the first night.
Mhm.
So Ike was up there alone. It was just only Cut Flow and Barber June that I had planned on like linking with,
Right.
and then Tank, of course. You know what I'm saying? So that was when I first got there and Cut Flow wasn't there, because that right there was like I was really looking forward to just kicking it with him. That's my guy. You know, so when he wasn't there, bro, I was just feeling like a fish out of water, bro. I didn't expect nobody to recognize me. I didn't expect nobody to come up to me or say nothing to me. But I'm chilling downstairs. Like I met Barber June at the room. Barber June was like, "Yo, I'm about to go get this cut from Tank." He was about to get cut from Tank. He's like, "Tank about to meet me downstairs. They got a dope spot outside. That's where they recorded that reel at." YouTube video that they did. So I just was down there. I was just sitting in the background. You might even see me in the video. I'm just sitting in the background, being quiet. Nobody coming up to me. I ain't really talking to nobody. If I'm not speaking unless I'm being spoken to. Like I'm like low-key drawing back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
You know. So, and then out of nowhere, through the glass, because we're outside, through the glass, through the window, I see these big eyes go, and then he go, "Yo, that's Coldest," and it's the Barber plug, bro. It's the Barber plug, and he runs outside, and he's like, "Yo," he give me like the little dap hug joint. He give me a salute, bro. He's like, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not joking. I am a fan of you, bro. Like, I love all your raps. Like, I am a fan. Like, I'm geeking out right now, bro." He was like, "Yo, what are you doing right now?" I was like, "I'm just chilling. I'm just hanging back. I'm with Tank and June, and they doing their thing. I'm not really doing nothing, bro. I'm just watching people walk around. You know, I'm shaking hands and stuff like that with people, but I could tell they just don't know who I am for real." He's like, "All right, bro, you finna come with me." And he took me upstairs, bro. We went to his room to go grab some stuff for the actual expo. And then from that moment on, bro, he just introduced me to the team, put me on, like, helped me meet a lot of folks. He helps me basically blackmail and bribe Kev into coming down and giving me a taper because I needed a cut for them Grammys. We got Kev on the phone. He said, "Yo, Kev, this the Barber plug, man. I'm in here with Coldest. Coldest said, if you don't get down here and give him his cut, it's over for me, bro. You gotta help me, bro." So, you know, Kev came down and got the cut. When Kev showed up to my room, right? Because I told Kev, "Yo, we just do the cut in the room." So I gave him the room number. He said, "All right, bet, I'm on my way." I hear some loud banging at the door. I'm like, I know this ain't Kev playing around, man. I come to the door and I'm joking around with him before I open it. And I open it and the person standing right there is 360 Jeezy, right? And we just kicking it, and off top, it's just a vibe, bro. Like, these are dudes who, like, we get along, we vibe, and, like, we're alike in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? So it just, from that moment on, bro, it was just a group of guys and people that just kind of like took me in, bro, showed mad love and support, was not hating on me, gave me my opportunity to speak when I needed to speak.
That's what's up.
Put me in positions to speak to people that I would not have met if I wasn't with them. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel like I was a peer. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope, being around people that, you know, have an impact in the industry and stuff like that, but that recognize me and the stuff that I do with my social media. And really talking to me and helping me to understand just how much I can do with this. Because I came into this just having fun, and they're like, "Bro, there's so much more you could be doing with this. Let me tell you." And I'm telling you, I got some content this weekend that
you go crazy with it.
The world is not ready for it, bro. The world is not ready for it, bro. You're gonna see me with certain people and be like, "Wow, like I ain't think this person would do something like this." So it's gonna be tough.
I when I came to the Barber plug booth, you was posted up, man. You look comfortable. You look like part of the team. He was back there. I came over there. He was over there eating.
I was busting down pizza, buffalo wings, everything, bro.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You look comfortable, man. It was a pleasure meeting you, man, in person. down to earth, every bit as cool as you are in person as you are, you know, on live, man. So appreciate it, man. It was an honor, bro.
It was dope meeting y'all, bro. It was so funny. It's like seeing y'all in person after talking to y'all. I mean, at first, when you first meet people online, you're like, these ain't real people. They just in the phone. Right. And then when you see them in real life, oh, that's my man's. And then everything just feel comfortable, bro. It's funny how social media does it.
Absolutely.
That's what I was gonna say, man. Meeting you at the Barber Grammy, that was the first time I met you, seen you in real life. I seen you sitting at the table for the nominations, and I'm like, I should walk over there. Like, nah, I ain't gonna walk over there. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna wait until afterwards. And then I seen you, and just watching you, because like you said, the fish out of water, I could see it. I'm like, he not comfortable in this crowd. Like, it's a lot going on. He just trying to kind of maneuver and be out the way. I'm like, he don't know who he is. So when I shook your hand, and the dap was like, hey, you that guy, bro. Like, you're supposed to be here. You belong here.
Nope.
These doors opening are supposed to open. You're supposed to be here. Yeah. The work you put in and how much you impact the industry as far as pushing the boundaries of creativity. Right. You should be recognized for that. People should be able to acknowledge that. And that comfort that you feel amongst other creators is because y'all coming from the same, y'all cut from the same cloth. You're supposed to be that. But it's beautiful to see you, Kev, even Jeezy, which was hard to believe because I hate to say it, but he was one of those, I thought when I met him, it was like, damn, he was cool as hell on the podcast, but that could have, again, he's on camera. I'm like, if I get him in person, let's see how he actually is.
Super cool.
That shit blew my mind, how down to earth, approachable, relatable, and just genuine.
Yo.
And hey, that's dope as hell, bro.
Yeah, and he humble and he's encouraging, bro. Not to spend too much time on it, because you know the people in the comments be like, "Oh, he glazing." No, I'm playing. So like, when when I'm talking to, like, we had a conversation about this on the last night, on Monday night. We went out to dinner, and we had a conversation, me and Jeezy, and I'm just like, bro, meeting you and being able to do this and have these opportunities, and first and foremost, rewind. Even just him shooting me a follow prior, and then also when I made this reel, bro, I knew this reel was gonna come with a certain amount of backlash from people that was like hating on it. But the fact that not only he acknowledged it, he reposted it, and then he made me a separate reply. He don't do that, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm like,
hey, that
he
was cold.
He explained to me how it came about. He said, when I seen it, some mad people were sending it to me. And he was like, when I seen it, I was like, yo, it would be dope if I replied. But then it was just a thought, and then I put down my phone. And then he said, after that, client after client kept on coming in the shop, like, yo, you seen this dude? And he said, next thing you know, I'm at home rapping. It was like, next thing you know, I'm at home rapping, and I drop it the next day. Because thing is, he made it. He reposted my reel, said response coming soon, and right after he posted that, when everybody else seen that, he was already in my DM, and he sent me the finished rap, bro.
Oh wow,
he quick with it.
Hey,
like,
he's strategic though. You gotta watch it. He's strategic.
Yeah,
bro. He moved deliberately,
bro. Yeah, I'm tapped in, bro. I'm learning, bro. Everything these dudes do, bro. I'm watching how they do it, and I'm learning, bro, because they've been doing it for way longer than me. So I'm just like, yo, let me see how they move, and let me put my little 3% on that and make it different. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was explaining to him, I'm like, bro, after acknowledging it, reposting it, you knew, like, yeah, you saying it was a good idea, and it would have just been fun for you to reply, but also, you knowing the platform and the brand that you have, you know what that was gonna do for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You knew what it was gonna do for you, but you don't need me, bro. You knew what that would do for me.
Right.
So the fact that you felt comfortable enough to do that and trust me to handle that little, like, you putting your stamp on it, bro. You acknowledging me. You, like, people are gonna assume based on that me and you have some type of mutual understanding. You took that. And then when I showed up to the expo and I'm meeting him, bro, he talking to me like he was looking out for me, bro. Like, certain conversations, I had things to say, and he made sure people was listening to me. Or like one thing that he did in particular, and I made sure I told him this because I'm big on, like, recognizing when people do things they don't have to do and giving them flowers, bro. It was the second or third day in, we walking around, And like I said before, like, bro, I don't expect nobody to recognize me. I don't expect nobody to treat me no way. I'm learning, I'm soaking up game, bro, and I'm just here to network and create opportunities for myself by playing it cool, bro. So I'm standing up when we're walking around this, me, Poppy Blends, Los Cut It, Barber Plug, and Jeezy and Kev and all these creators, bro. I'm hanging out at the back. When they're getting up,
noticed that. Yeah.
I'm getting up last and I'm hanging out the back. Jeezy would stop walking, come around, grab me and say, nah, bro, stop doing that. Walk with us. You with us, bro. He said, get up front, bro. Get up next to Plug and Los, bro. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You deserve it.
He spent majority of his time with me trying to show me that, like you were saying, I was supposed to be there, bro.
So, but you know, it's often that way that, especially with people who just genuinely humble people, right? Like yourself. It's common that people such as yourself that have that character personality trait, they never give themselves enough credit. They always looking to give credit to the next person, and they're always looking to be the support or the step to propel the next person. But oftentimes they overlook how important they actually are. Like, and it's not to say that you undervalue yourself, because I don't believe that about you at all. I think that you're in that development phase of your career where it's going to be more experiences like that that's going to keep reminding you, like, hey, no, the blessings that you want, the things that you striving for, the goals that you're reaching for, they're here. The doors are open for them things, but it's not opening just because, oh my God, it's just this blessed light that's being shined down on you. It's result of the work that you're putting in. It goes back to that saying that you reap what you sow.
Right.
Well, you've been sowing all these years, and now you're reaping the benefits of all that work that you've sown. That's what this is. Yep. And I couldn't be more. I hate when people say I'm proud of you. That shit sound condescending. So I'm not gonna say I'm proud of you.
Nah, bro,
I'm
grateful
to be able to observe that.
I don't think that sounds condescending. I don't.
It do every time I've ever. Maybe it's the people who've never said it to me.
Think that to like little bro you, but I don't think that.
You know what I mean?
But condescending when people don't mean it.
Yeah, and that's why I stay away from it.
But when you a genuine person, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference.
I stay away from it because everybody that's ever said it to me, bro, it feels so like jabby, like I'm proud of you, and it's like I don't like it, bro. So I stay away. I'm proud to observe what you're doing. I'm very appreciative to be able to see that and to be able to have met you in the rise to that, and to also see you walk through that door, because I was one of the people that was standing out and saw you walking and was like, look at my boy, bro. Yeah. Hey, and again, you probably didn't see it, but from my perspective, that shit was in unison. It was supposed to be that way. There was no division. There was no, who is dude right there? It was, I know every single one of them people walking down that line.
And the timing that you dropped it was so
it was perfect. Again, that's
bro, but I was all
strategic, bro.
Every calculated, bro.
And it's about time, right? And so I was excited. I wanted you to jump in that booth. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boy, go jump in that booth. Cause hey, one day I before we went last week, before we got ready to fly out, I gave my wife the phone, said check the man's out. And I'm a hip hop head, so she listening to it, she vibing. She like, oh yeah, like dude, getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like people recognize the overall talent, and we as barbers have not only the talent to cut hair, but everybody's gifted with so many things, man. So you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? At my age, I'm proud of all of us, and the fact that we're not comfortable. We're all trying to do something greater, because even though I've been cutting for a long time, I never realized what this industry was and where you could ascend to if you really just buckle down and go at it.
Absolutely.
Right. And
Yeah,
so,
he was saying this to me, bro. It was funny, bro. Like we sitting there like we sitting there at dinner, right? And the whole Barber Plug team is at dinner. It's everybody. It's like Brooks, Poppy Blunt, and at the head of the table, at the opposite head of the table, was Los Cutted. And Los Cutted sitting there on his phone, and they said something about me. Like, I'm being quiet at dinner, bro. I'm sitting next to Jeezy, so I'm just talking to Jeezy, and Plug is on my right-hand side. Jeezy's on my left, Plug is on my right. So I'm just talking to them two the whole time, just boop, 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 just staying quiet, minding my business, whatever. Unless somebody speak to me, then I'll just make a joke or whatever.
Right.
But they said something about the raps, bro. And Los goes, hold up, that's you? And I'm like, yeah, that's me, bro. He was like, bro, what? I sent that video to like 20 people, bro. I sent that video to like 20 heads. He said, you got mad views just off me. And he was like, he went to my page. He was like, bro, what is your page? And I was like, the Codest Clippers. He went to my page. He was like, look, man, I'm about to follow you, but it comes under one condition. I said, what's up, bro? He said, you got to follow me back. I was like, that's still funny, bro. And then Jeezy just looked at me like, bro, bro, understand what's happening right now, bro. Like, it was all in his face, bro. He didn't say no words. He just looked at me like, bro, like, you see this, right? Understand what's happening. Like, the people who people follow, bro, are following you. I mean, granted, it's just social media, so a follow is not a big deal. But the people that people look up to and that people want to work with or people want to meet or people emulate
are following you.
Are rocking with you, bro.
But I disagree. I think it can be a big deal when the follow is intentional. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting at a table. It ain't like somebody way across country that you ain't never seen. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all breaking bread. When you at a table with somebody, you breaking bread. It ain't just somebody hitting a follow. You know what I mean?
I like what Tank said too. It's when somebody who's as influential or more influential than you follows you, that's like a stamp of approval, bro. Like, that's and not saying that anybody needs validation, but it is a sense of validation. Like, when I look through my followers and see some of the people that follow me, it's like, why they follow me? Like, it blow my mind. It's like, that shit crazy. But at the same time, it's like, okay, bet I need to continue to do what I'm doing. Like, I need to continue to move forward in that because I'm doing something right, obviously, because they watching it. You're doing something right. For somebody that big like Los Cutted to say he shared it 20 times, bro, that's big, bro. That's enormous.
And you know what, too? It's like, it's little stuff like that. Because I'm not a person, I'm never going to come up to you and say, yo, bro, can you follow me back? Right. I would never do that. Like, bro, I would, if I ever caught myself asking somebody to follow me, bro, I'd probably throw up. Because it feels very much like, yo, pick me, bro, pick me, notice me, bro. Like, I don't ever want to feel like that because I don't ever want to feel like I'm begging for something for somebody. Like, if you want to follow me, follow me. If you don't, don't. That's cool. You're probably going to see it anyways because I'm about to be snapping. So, like, the one that surprised me the most, bro, was A-Rod. I remember, like, I've been following A-Rod for a grip because A-Rod is just, A-Rod, bro. So it's like, he do a lot of great things in the industry, bro, and he's somebody that you need to watch, right? So I had been following A-Rod. What blew my mind, bro, was one day I was just on my phone and I was just like going to A-Rod's page for something. Like, I don't know if I was looking for something or whatever. And then I seen that he follows me and I'm like, when did that happen? Instagram never gave me that notification that A-Rod followed me. So apparently he been following me for a while, like since before the Jeezy video.
About when did that happen?
And I'm like, when did that happen, bro? Because I've been following A-Rod since I had 100 followers and I was in barber school still. When did this man see my content and then follow me? And I seen him and he did nothing but show me love, bro. And like, I don't want to give away too much, bro, but like, just a lot of good things happened this weekend. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot of good things happened this weekend, bro. And when I spoke to A-Rod, I got the desired results, bro. Like, everyone that I reached out to, bro, showed love back. Like, Bossio, like, bro, I told him, and this is not no, like, yeah, like, you gotta be there to understand, bro. Like, Bossio's YouTube was the reason I quit my job and went to barber school.
Mm-hmm.
I told him that.
Mm-hmm.
And when you understand, bro, it don't come off no way. It don't come off no childish way. It don't come off no jock riding way. Like you have to understand. If you know, you know.
Right.
Like his YouTube, bro, watching his progression and his story and the story of when he got his barber's license or when he started cutting or when he had to do what he had to do to make ends meet to take care of his family and change his family's life, bro. When I heard that, I'm going into work tomorrow and I'm giving them a notice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I told him that and he was like, word, that's love. We dapped and he said, bro, when do you leave? I said, I'm leaving on Monday. He said, I bet. Before we all leave, he said, I'm here till Tuesday. Before everybody leaves, we're going to link up and we're going to do something. I don't know what it is, but we're going to do something. So he gave me his number and we linked, bro. And just that's all the world needs to know right now. That's all the world needs to know. This weekend was one for the books. And I've heard from mad people that have been to Expo mad times that this was the best Expo ever. And I'm glad to say that this was my first one, bro.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Definitely.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And hey, and I'm gonna keep reminding you. I'm gonna stay in your DMs what we talked about too.
Oh, you already know, bro.
Yeah.
Since Jeezy told me, he said, Coldest, let me talk to you. I said, Jeezy, what now? Cause I thought he was gonna fry me. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the whole weekend they had just been frying me, but they had me cooking me.
Yeah.
We was going back and forth roasting side. He about to roast me now. What is he about to say now? He said, no, bro, I'm being serious. He put his hand on my shoulder. He said, bro, all this stuff you done this weekend, all these people that you met, and all these things that you've been doing this weekend after this video, don't fumble this bag, bro, because you have an opportunity now.
Right.
Take the stuff that we did this weekend, work on it, put it out fast.
Right.
He was like, work on it and keep making content. Keep going on. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't take nobody's suggestion. Don't have nobody change your stuff. Don't watch nobody's stuff and try to be like them. Do what you did, because what you did got you here. And like, it's not to say I couldn't have went to Expo if I didn't have however many followers or whatever, but it's like, it got me with the people I'm with. Me making the content the way I did, because I could have came to Expo just as a regular barber who don't got no social media, and still met all these people.
Right.
But them meeting them and me meeting them is different. It's not the same.
Right. No doubt.
When somebody who don't have a social media presence meets Los Cut It, Los Cut It, it's like, hey man, I appreciate you for supporting the content. Good to see you. Let's take the picture. Boom, boom, boom. When he meets me and he recognizes the content, it's more like, yo, bro, I rock with you. Let's do something. It's completely different. It's completely different, bro. So like, I had to really like let that soak in. Like Jeezy was like, bro, are you okay? And I'm just like, bro, I'm trying to understand what's happening right now in my life. I process this. I said, I'm not hyped right now. For some reason, I'm just chill. But when I go back home and I got to go back to regular life and go to the shop and cut however many heads and boom, 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 and I got to live my regular life, bro, it's going to hit me and be like, dang, like this weekend was a big one.
When you start editing your content and you start looking back and reliving some of the moments again in real time, it's gonna really start hitting you.
It's gonna be what I'm really looking forward to is not even my content. I'm looking forward to Wavy Kid Kev's vlogs, bro, and Jeezy's vlogs. Cause we had some times, bro, and my boy Tank. I want to see Tank's content from this, cause I know Tank got some good stuff, bro. So I'm gonna be looking for all their stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire, bro. I'm pretty excited, man. I am. I'm pretty excited. It was a great thing. I'm planning for next year. Next year, I did see some things that we need to do to better prepare and better come with it. Like next year.
Oof. Did y'all have a booth?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We didn't.
I don't remember seeing y'all having a booth. Next year, y'all gotta have a booth.
That's part
of
the thing.
We wanted to take it all in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, we could do it.
Was this y'all first CT?
Yeah, that was the first CT.
It's y'all first time at CT, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next year, y'all gotta get a booth and y'all gotta do a live podcast at the
Expo. Absolutely. Next year gonna be insane, bro. It's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Next year,
I'm
just
standing now, and I'm promising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a live pod all day. I'll jump on, bro. Next year, I'm gonna be there. And I'm gonna kick it at y'all booth for a little bit if y'all get a booth. But you know, I'm team Barber Plug, so I gotta stay at Barber Plug booth. You know?
And but we gonna have him there because Barber Plug it's insane how much. Like, can you imagine how many people reach out to this dude?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
We had when you got off last week, he ended up. Me and Cupflow had him on the day before last Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But bro, just as soon as I walked up to him, he recognized me, which again blew my mind. The amount of people who recognized who I was blew my mind. Like, that didn't make no sense to me. One and one wasn't equaling two in my head. It was like, that's crazy as hell. But okay, cool. I appreciate it.
Feeling.
Say again.
It's a surreal feeling.
It is, bro. It's hard to process it in your mind. You gotta really chew on it. Like, okay, cool, whatever. But not only did he show love and he was embracing, he remembered the last conversation from the podcast, bro. The first thing he said, he was talking about our son. He was like, and this is just a mention in the podcast. Mm-hmm. He like, we got to make sure we get you on social media.
Right.
And that shit blew my mind. I'm like, how did he remember that, bro?
Yeah.
To me, that little stuff like that
means a lot.
Stands out way, way above the big stuff. It's the little stuff that just stand all the way out, bro. And it's like, man, that's insane, bro.
And love, right?
We had like an ongoing joke like the whole weekend, me, Jeezy, and Kev too, because like as we walking through, like, all right, it started after the Grammys. After the Grammys, we step outside and like you said, you already commented on it, bro. You see me after the Grammys, bro. I'm just standing there, posted, chilling with his wife, and I'm just like chilling, you know, dapping up people when they see me, and like really just going around trying to meet people that I wanted to meet. Mm-hmm. Jeezy got his own crowd as per usual.
Right.
Had his own little group of people lining up to meet him, and I'm just like, bro, I'm proud of you, dog, because you're becoming your own person. Like, people try to treat it like, or view it like if they make the joke like, oh, that's Jeezy's son, or like, you know what I'm saying, like they try to make it seem like Jeezy is gonna little bro him, but like, bro, you got your own motion, bro.
Facts.
You got your own motion. We start walking around, and we walking, and people coming up to me and dapping me, talking about some coldest, bro. I love your raps. I love your music, bro. You got to keep making it. You got to keep doing those. And then Kevin Jeezy would just look at me and be like, yo, bro, you know you're the GOAT, right? And like, he just laughing, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, y'all shut up, man. Like, they funny, bro. But I'm looking forward to this, bro. This is going to be a good year. The rest of this year is going to be a good year. I'm glad Bug brought me on, bro. We about to do some more expos. We about to do some traveling. We about to do some work. And if you're in these comments, when you're going to the Barber Plug website, if you're not using my discount code, you're not right.
What's the discount code?
It's the code is Clippers.
The code is Clippers.
I want to hear you forgot the discount code and be using discount code and be using Jeezy discount code. You need to use mine. It's my app. It's the code is Clippers. Save you some bread. Get you a little set of tools. And I want you to DM me with your little order after you put it through, so I know you did it. Don't be saying, "I'm gonna bro and do," because I'm gonna know. Plug gonna hit me. He gonna tell me. he already told me if I don't get enough sales with my code, he gonna drop me from the team. So y'all gotta stop playing.
Oh man, it's immediate.
We gonna have a staff meeting. He gonna be like, "Yo, code is the numbers. The math ain't mathing, brother." I'm gonna have to ask 245 to put you on or something.
Yeah, that's Code is Clipper, TaylorMade Slay. You done heard his voice all over Instagram. That's him. That's the guy.
What's up, TaylorMade?
That's the guy.
But y'all,
he don't like being in the camera because he's still in them streets. So he don't.
I'm good to you. You know what I'm saying? I am a man with glasses, so I wear that like a badge of honor, bro.
Right.
I don't want no static. But yeah, they this next year, if y'all don't have a booth in Pod A, I'm gonna be mad at y'all.
Hey, if we don't have a booth, that would mean that we fumbled the sack, bro. We fumbled the bag.
110%. I could see this podcast being crazy, bro. Because
Absolutely.
people and y'all talk about good things. Y'all have good conversational skills. Y'all can take this to a whole nother level.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
That's the goal,
like,
man. That's the goal.
I'm gonna challenge y'all. I'm going to challenge y'all to, by time the next CT Expo comes around,
Right.
to number one, have a booth. Number two, to be live podcasting all day long. And number three, to have as many guests on throughout the expo as you possibly can. I want to see Jay Majors on there for 10 minutes. I want to see for 15 minutes. I want to see A-Rod on there when he's not screaming on level 3 stage. I'm going to come over there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I want you to have everybody that you follow on y'all pod for them 2 days, bro. I'm checking y'all to that, because this is supposed to be, to me, because I've never seen any other barber podcast. So y'all have something unique. I'm sure they exist, but I've never seen nobody doing it the way y'all do it. And this has a lot of potential. People respect y'all. So don't fumble that sack, bro. This is fun to take out to that next level. I don't know, and I'm not watching your podcast, but I don't know if this is generating some type of revenue for y'all, but it needs to. So
we doing it for the love, man. That's the crazy thing about it, man. Everything we do is coming from the love.
that's true, but I also believe that people should see good for their hard work.
Absolutely.
Almost definitely.
It says that in the Bible, bro.
Absolutely.
A man's supposed to see good for his hard work. Y'all working very hard. Y'all doing a lot of great things, bro. So y'all need to get that sack right. So y'all got a year, man, to just
go hard.
blow this. Anything y'all need, y'all already know I got it. So
hey, listening to you and Tank's testimonial, man, from y'all 1 year transition to coming back to the CT, y'all put a enormous battery in our back, man. We really believe that. Not believe, we see. We were able to witness that it's possible. There's a lot of difference that a year can make.
That's a fact. Last year at Barber Expo, I had no plans on going because I had not a single reason to go. I didn't feel like I was good enough at cutting hair, which honestly should have been a reason to go, because I should have took some classes. But I just felt like I wasn't deep. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't. I didn't feel like I was deep enough in the game yet. Like, I feel like, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. You want to know the God honest truth? That stage of my barbering career, I had just went full time in the shop. I had just went full time in the shop. So to tell you the honest truth, I couldn't afford to miss a Saturday in the shop. I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to miss a Saturday in the shop, bro. That's just facts.
Yeah.
So, that's just real talk. Like, my bills was paid, but you know how that be. One slow week in the beginning of your barber career, one slow week,
and a slow weekend at that, not just a regular week. Friday, Saturday. Yeah, that's That's hard to swallow.
Not like Barber Expo was on a Tuesday, which, hello Jay Majors, let's work that out. No, I'm playing. But yeah, it's on the weekend. I was like, man, I can't miss no weekend at the shop to go to Expo and do what? Walk around and say hi to people who don't even know who I am. Then I started making the content. And when the content started busting and people that I respected started seeing it, I was like, yeah, I gotta go up there. I gotta make my presence felt, bro. And I gotta meet these people that have reached out to me and these people that are doing things that I aspire to do.
And you gotta make sure that you put yourself in a room surrounded by like-minded people so you can really understand the full potential of what it is that you're trying to capture. You set a goal, and I'm sure at the CT your goal has been moved so much further out to what it is that you want to accomplish versus what you wanted to accomplish when you first went to CT.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Like, before, my plans all included barbering. It was all barbering. It just made sense to me because I am a barber. But shout out to Ted Faze. He said expense the trip. Hashtag taxes. Yeah, we keep it all the receipts. But anyway, but I was thinking all about barbering. This expo experience has made me realize that what I do and what I have in my vision is so much larger than just fades, tapers, and like comb over and things of that nature. It's about a life. It's about a life and a business beyond barbering that I'm trying to build, and we're gonna see which direction that takes. Speaking of which, you said putting yourself in a room of opportunities and stuff. Like, bro, I took every.
I was asking him. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, what you call it? I took every opportunity possible, bro. At the Grammys, I was sitting with June and Tank, and genuine dudes, good dudes, solid dudes. They didn't take it no way, thankfully, because I rock with them. I got mad love for them. But I was out chilling before the Grammys. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go stand up and walk around for a minute because these Grammys about to start late. I went outside. I seen Plug and his wife again, and they was like, Codis, I don't know where you're sitting, but we in VIP. I was in VIP, but I was at the back of VIP. I was like SVIP, like somewhat very important person. You know what I'm saying? So they was in VIP. They was at the first table right in front of the stage. Like I'm talking like if they wanted to be on some Kanye and be like, I just want to say I Cut My Way Out pod had the best content of all time. They could have did it. You know what I'm saying? So they was all the way at the front, bro. I was like, where y'all sitting? They was like, we at the front. It's the first table in the front. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, what? First table, Barber Plug, Poppy Blends, 360, Wavy. It's just a good look. It's a good networking experience. And I keep on leaving him out. I don't know why. Probably because he's just such a mellow and low-key dude. But Dre Clipper Hands.
Thanks.
Dre Clipper Hands at the table, dope content. And he was just mad cool, very wise, especially for his age. He's only 24, bro.
So he another one that I saw walking around that was kind of just like if you didn't know who he was, you wouldn't think that he was even a barber. He was just mellow the whole time.
Yeah, bro. Bro was just he at the table. So I text June. I said, hey June, look, man, I got an opportunity to sit at the first table with some heavy hitters, bro. They have one open seat at their table. I'm gonna sit with them. I went and grabbed my drink. I think June wasn't.
I seen you move.
Yeah, I think June wasn't mad because I did buy him a drink. So I made sure I covered my ground first. I said, would you like a rum and coke?
Plus, Barber June seemed like he a good dude, though, bro. Like,
and he's hilarious, bro. Like
he seemed like he a good dude. Yeah.
So I sat down with him, bro, and from then onward, it was like instantly that moment right there was like where a bond was forming. I was just trying to work, bro. I was trying to network and meet people and just get opportunities. Like the day before the Expo opened, the Grammy day, during the day, nobody's supposed to be able to go inside the Expo. He brought me as a vendor, and I was just helping them set up the booth. I was like putting up tablecloths and setting up clippers and building this and helping them zip up this and blah 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 and like folding up shirts. I was just like doing whatever because I ain't had nothing to do, and I'm like, this is a good dude. Let me just help him out. And thankfully, that lowliness of mind and like that diligence, that hard work, that like work ethic as he calls it, is what made him like have a certain level of respect for me and say, okay, bro, I could see you working with us, bro. Come through.
Let me say one more thing.
Yeah.
Another highlight shot in Codis that I had on the educational side. Man, Kenny Duncan. What's up, Wavy Kid? Yeah, he said I'm back.
Yeah.
Kenny Duncan is cold with the clip, but he's so cold articulating the educational side, man. Dude is well versed, well spoken, man. He brings the point home, man. He do his thing. He do his thing. So that
man, Kev.
That was another one.
Wavy man. Yes.
That's Wavy man right there, yo. He the man now. He got a little group. He had a little entourage at the Expo. Now he Wavy man, Kev.
Wavy man, Kev. hey, Kev, you lied, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't lie.
You lied.
I didn't lie,
bro.
Did not lie.
You major lie.
Did not lie. Ask Codis, bro.
What happened?
Boy, you was
Codis
on a million.
Codis. When I seen everybody that I knew, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was lit, right?
You was lit.
When we went out to eat. The second time, I ain't gonna say the first time because I was still happy. But the second time when we went to TAO, how was I?
At Taos, Kev was very chill.
Yeah.
Mad chill, bro.
Kev was very calm. The first night when we went out, night, we went out to eat every night, okay? The first night when we got pizza, I don't know what Kev was on, bro.
Bruh,
Kev was in there babbling,
the first day for me, I was just happy to be in that atmosphere.
I'm happy to be here, bro.
That's how it was.
You was on
But
And when I came to the booth and I gave you that T-shirt,
Yeah.
and you put in the plug for the podcast, he was in front of. He done dropped the shirt. Boy, you was on a million,
bro. But listen. I was like that in the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because I wanted people to see like the goofy side of Kevin. Because on camera, I don't really be goofy because I have nobody to feed off of. You know, I had people to feed off of while I was there. Versus the only time y'all really see me be goofy on camera is when I'm collabing with Jeezy. So it's like I'm like, all right, I want people to actually see me in person and actually remember me for how I was here. I don't want to be like super chill and act Hollywood just because I got a little following. Nah, I'm gonna treat you like if we was best friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I see y'all, I'm cool with y'all. So when I see y'all, I'm hey, what's up, family? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but listen, I wasn't lying though. Once I get comfortable, it's over. I'm
laid back.
Yeah, I'm laid back.
Hey,
what was your what was your highlight of this weekend, man?
You say what?
What was your highlight of this weekend?
My highlight of this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard question, is it not?
Yeah.
My highlight of this weekend was seeing all the creators in one room. Mm-hmm. The stuff we was talking about, the way our minds were just running, the love we showed each other, that right there was like, okay, this it's still hope. We still got hope in this industry. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that because it doesn't really happen often. So when I see all of us together, it wasn't no hate, none of that being shown, no negative weird energy. I was like, yeah, this is what's up right here.
Right,
sure.
Bro. Monday night when we were walking through the hallway, and it's all of us, and everybody got their cameras, like everybody's ideas is just flowing.
Yeah,
and you're like, bro, this is what it feels like to be with a bunch of people creating content, bro. Everybody's mind is just working. Like we all came with an idea and we shot every idea except one.
Right.
We just time wouldn't permit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was crazy, bro.
Let me ask you, so that's a great point you bring up. At any point did you feel like it wasn't enough time in the day to pack in everything that it was that you wanted to do or everybody you wanted to meet? Because I'm sure both of y'all had people y'all wanted to meet too. Did you meet everybody you wanted to meet?
Me personally, the people I wanted to meet wasn't there.
Okay.
Like I wanted to meet Sophie. I wanted to meet her. If she was there, I didn't know.
I think something happened where someone died. She had to go to take something with the family. They was talking about that in the educational thing.
But yeah, I wanted to see Sophie because last year I wanted to take a picture with her, but she ended up leaving early. Mm-hmm. But now she knows me, so it would have hit a little different. When I finally seen her, I was like, I gotta get a picture with you. Right. The whole time she know me, so it would have been a little different. But that was one thing I was really surprised about. The amount of like bigger names that knew who I was, that hit my soul. Every time I walked up to one, they were like, "Oh, what's up, Kev?" I was like, "Yo," like people thought I was being sarcastic, and I'm like, "Yo, you know me? I was not being sarcastic, bro. I was really like happy to know it because people knew who I was." Right. But it was like it was just crazy. But it was her. Who else? I pretty much met everybody for the most part. Yeah. Yeah, I got everybody on camera. I met A-Rod. I met J Majors. I actually got real cool with Los Cuddy. I got real cool with him. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I listen. I try to make time to go meet people.
What you?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody who a vet in the game that was super cool. Van the Goat.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't meet him.
Super cool, man. Dropped a lot of gems, man. We had some conversations, man. He was super solid. Super solid.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to what was his name? Nemo._Cole said he got his first client and just finished barber school. Congratulations, man. Keep grinding.
Yeah, congrats, bro.
Do your thing. Keep pushing.
He said he just got his first client. What a feeling. What a feeling.
Yes.
Yeah, his first client. That mean that first comeback. That first, I did a good enough job for them to come back
Absolutely.
to me, do it again.
Yep.
Hey, what about you, Codis? You feel like you didn't get to meet somebody?
Let me think. There's a couple people, but just because we're familiar on social media, I feel like all the people that I really, really wanted to meet, I met them.
Yeah.
Like out of everybody, bro, one dude, like his impact on the game is crazy. You know what I'm saying? He inspires so many people, bro, and his content is just here, bro. He's, you know, he's the GOAT, man. Is this dude Wavy Kid Kev, bro?
Bruh.
I wanted to Wavy Kid Kev, bro. And I met him, and he actually gave me a dap and everything, man. It was mad cool, bro. Kev, and then I mean, it's this little dude that kept on he kept on following Kev, bro. Everywhere Kev was at, this dude was right behind Kev, like with a camera recording Kev. This dude named Jeezy, bro. Everywhere he going, this dude is following Kev, and I'm like, yo, Kev, who is this dude? Who is bro?
Yo.
I'm like, yo, Kev, is this your uncle, bro?
Well, yeah.
Yo, you wild, bruh.
Got his own entourage on Saturday night, bro, and he never acted the same after that.
Man, look, I posted the picture we took. Kev's the smallest person on there, but he looked like the giant.
Hey,
Pretty big, bro.
hey, he has an enormous his energy and his personality is enormous.
Hey, he was posted up like I'm here.
Yeah.
with the arms crossed.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I got a clip of you, bro, in my camera when I finally changed the lens. Shout out to you for roasting my lens for 6 minutes. I appreciate that. When I finally changed the lens, bro, I got a clip, and my wife is the most like non-laughing person I've ever met in my life, bro. I was showing her some of the stuff, and you on there like you know, no cut, no tie, and they still coming up to say hi. Bars, bro. She started busting. She started laughing so hard, I kind of put the camera down like, you ain't never laughed that hard at a damn joke. I done told around here, bro. I say, that's how, hey, bro got a personality that I told her, I'm like, man, you will have to meet this dude in real life. Video don't do it justice.
Yeah.
Like, this dude's personality is enormous. And I feel like I dropped the ball so bad. I was so locked in on getting footage during the expo that I never got an opportunity to come around and actually have a conversation with you, and have a conversation with Jeezy, have a conversation with Codis or Barber Plug. The extent of my conversation was after the Grammys, and I'm like, damn, I dropped the ball. But I dropped the ball in a good way. I stayed locked in on my goal, and my goal got accomplished. So it'll be other times I'll get to meet y'all again. So I'm not going to drop
Definitely.
I ain't getting no content. I came into this like, oh, I gotta vlog everything because I'm gonna meet these people and boom, boom, boom. I didn't vlog a single thing. All I have is videos of us making jokes and pictures of things and like videos of rooms I was standing in. I don't have anything. Like I don't have no, hey guys, it's day 2 of the expo. I'm here with Wavy Kid Kev. I don't have anything. So I'm looking so forward to Wavy Kid Kev's vlog.
Oh yeah, me too. I can't wait to see. Hurry up and get your content out, bro, because I want to see it.
Bro, it's not. And the great thing is, it's not even just me. Me, all the YouTubers I was with, we all gonna drop on the same day. So it's like y'all gonna have.
I'm gonna have to stay.
A lot of different perspectives.
Right. I love that. I love it. And what's crazy is I captured so much content that when I went back through it, it's like I don't even know what to do with all this stuff. It's so much. That it's gonna be stuff that I'm gonna be posting probably for the next few months. Honestly, I'll find a way to repurpose and repackage all that because it's a lot, bro. Like it's a lot.
Yeah,
I felt like I made reels with the stuff I got, but I was like, you know what? I put that post up last night because I was just like, bro, the people need to see all this content at once, and I need to get this off my chest. I need to talk that talk because bro, it really hit me, bro. This weekend, not even about like my experience was less about my experience for me. It was more about learning what everybody should know. Like, bro, if you have content in your phone that you want to post, you need to post that.
Right.
That's like you shooting your shot with chance, bro. Like you never know who's gonna see your content. You never know who's gonna repost it. You never know who's gonna think it's funny. Shoot your shot, bro. Put your stuff out. One thing I do want y'all to stop doing though, as content. Oh, Barber doing in the building.
June.
Robert,
One thing I do want content creators to stop doing is don't tag everybody.
Yeah.
Tag a couple of us. Don't tag everybody.
Yeah.
Because
tag the person you made the video with or who was the focus in the video. Yeah.
If you want to tag somebody else, I think you should be more strategic. Don't just tag like all the top 10 biggest creators. Because I ain't gonna cap, bro. After I started like making a lot of videos, I stopped tagging a lot of people in my stuff because I realized how annoying it is. I'm not gonna lie. That's just a word of advice. Like, I mean, you may get them at some point, but I don't feel like that's how you want them to notice you. I feel like you should just make good content and be consistent.
I think you're right. I feel like the only time I feel like I'm tagging people is if I'm talking specifically to them. If I posted something and it's specifically to them. Other than that, I try not to tag people because I know what it feels like, and it feels pushy. Like real pushy. Like you're trying to force me.
Like, why would I want to see it? I don't want to see it.
Yeah. It feels a little forced. It feels like you're taking something from me. I don't like that feeling.
You feel violated?
I feel violated. I feel like you're trying to take something, and I don't like it. And I think something that you said speaks to what real_ the Barber 87. Shout out to 1987 if that was you. It was one that was a great year. Let's just say that. Anyway, he was talking about he don't know what to post because with his content he's nervous about what people are gonna say. But if he was listening, Real, don't hold on to that content because you're unsure of it. Because oftentimes the content that you're unsure of and the content that you don't believe will be the thing that pop, that be the thing that pop. Right. Because just because you don't see the perfection in it or the humor in it doesn't mean that a lot of people won't.
What you about to say, Kev?
Real the Barber, I gotta call you out on this.
AJ, what's the word, bro?
Real, you follow me, okay? You watch my channel, okay? I preach this all the time. Stop worrying about what people are thinking, man. Post it for you, okay? Post it for you, and I'm on you because you be tuned in. You be watching me on the TV, so I know you heard me say this before. I'm on your head. I'm not letting this go, okay? You know I be preaching this, all right? And I know you looking at the screen right now, dying laughing because you already know, all right? Don't worry about it. You see me post stuff that sometimes look dumb. You know what I'm saying? It might look dumb to the average eye or to someone that don't have a sense of what's the word I'm looking for here?
Creativity.
Help me out. A sense of humor. There you go. Yeah, somebody that don't have a sense of humor is gonna look at my videos and be like, bro, what is this kid doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not posting it for them. I am posting it for me and to grow my page. And whoever wants to follow me are the people that's going to follow me, okay? You don't want everybody to follow you. Everybody's not going to follow you. You know what I'm saying? So you need to post your content for the people that you want to follow you. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I just had to get on your head real quick because you got my follow back. And if I don't see a post within the next week, I'm unfollowing you. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Yeah.
If I don't see a post within the next week, I'm unfollowing you. I'm straight up.
Look, straight up. Me, Jeezy, and Kev had a conversation about this Monday night. Late Monday night, technically Tuesday morning, we had a conversation about this. Jeezy too nice, and Kev is rude. Kev will tell you. Kev would tell you straight up. Listen, bro, we role played, bro. Pause. And had these conversations saying, yo, what you gonna say if a person asks you for a follow?
Yo.
Kev talking about he gonna tell people, look, bro, I don't want to follow.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I wish we would have recorded that whole conversation that night, bro. We was in the room, right? And Jeezy was like telling me, like, bro, Kev be putting me on to these people, you know what I'm saying? And they just be using it to the advantage, you know, blowing them up and hitting inbox a lot. And I'm just like, Jeezy, it could all be so simple if you just learn how to say no. And Jeezy's like, yeah, that's facts. I really don't know how to say no. But because that was me back in the day. I didn't want them to say no. I was like, Jeezy, not everybody is you, bro. You gotta learn how to say no sometimes. So when I was telling them, so we role playing. Codis was Jeezy at one point. Jeezy was me. Jeezy was the waiver guy. That whoever he's talking about at the point, and I was being me. You know what I'm saying? So we did that role a couple of times. We started talking again. We like, nah, I can't. You know what I'm saying? You see, what am I supposed to say to that? So now I'm Jeezy. Jeezy's the person that Jeezy talking to. Codis is me. All right. So I come in. I'm being straight up though. But it come off as I'm being rude, but I'm being straight up.
Terrible.
And Codis like, nah, bro, you gotta say it like this. So now I'm me again. Codis is Jeezy, and Jeezy is the waiver person. Okay. We like, you talking like that? Jeezy's like, nah, I still can't say that because this don't make sense. And if that was me back in the day, I would have been tight. And bro, we was trying to come up with a solution of how to teach Jeezy how to say no without crushing somebody's heart. And that took us like a whole hour, 2 hours, bro. And then we didn't record none of it, bro. I was tight.
Never came with a solution. There is no nice way to say no, bro. Like,
it is.
There's no like fly and acceptable way to say no. That's why a lot of people get caught into the not right now thing. A lot of people want to say no, but they say not right now.
Well,
Me personally, it's a matter of boundaries. I don't even want to give you a glimmer of hope if the answer is no.
Yeah. See, my thing is when people come up to me and like, yo, can you follow me back? I say, show me your page, right? Mm-hmm. And I tell them straight up. I scroll on their page. I'm like, bro, you ain't posted and I don't know how long. You don't deserve my follow. This is not being cocky. If I'm gonna follow you, I need to see something, or else I'm just wasting a follow. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then if people got some dope content, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'll follow you. I'll continue to watch your journey. But the moment you slip up and stop posting, if I go 3 days without seeing your page, I'm unfollowing you. I'm unfollowing you. You need to post at least every other day, unless your content is just that fire. Right. Like Codis can post once a week, but his content is just that fire. I don't have to unfollow him just because I don't see him all the time. I'm gonna see him all the time anyway. I appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you want me to follow you, but if you're not giving me nothing to follow, it's a dub. I'm not. If you're not gonna have my follow for that long.
Hey, the content gotta be cold.
It's a wrap.
But you know what? I think that would make for a dope ass class, man. Like I'm tired of going to barber shows and they teaching us how to fade. We don't need more classes about fading and liners. Yeah. That would be a dope ass class. How to appreciate a high class follow. That'd be a dope ass class. A whole class. We need how to sustain a high class follow.
Yeah. We need a whole session on content creation and social media etiquette.
Mm-hmm. And maintenance. And social media etiquette and maintenance. Absolutely.
And maintenance, yeah.
That would be super dope because I'm a dinosaur, so that'd be super dope. I'd be tuned in for that one.
Yeah.
Yo, you see AJ Blinn said he's still waiting for his follow.
Who?
AJ. He be putting out some dope content consistently.
You gotta check him out, Kev. He bought the badge, bro. So you gotta at least check him out.
He bought. Hey, AJ, I ain't gonna lie. Whatever respect I just have for you, just drop. Like, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing.
What I meant by that,
I don't need you to record this. Put out dope content. AJ, record this. Put it on your story. Say I got beef with Kev. No, you don't. I'm just playing.
AJ, I'm not trying to fry you, bro. I'm saying you bought the badge. So to me, what that tells me is that you want people to take you serious.
Yeah.
So if we look at your page and you invested in that badge, and we don't see no work putting it in like that, I think I do follow AJ Blinn though. Let me check.
AJ definitely putting in work. I've been following him for a minute. He putting in work.
Yeah, AJ Blinn.
He tuned in with us, and it was he.
Not only is he putting in work, but it's high quality too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's high quality.
All right, I'll take it out.
I'd love to hear it.
I follow. He one of them people I follow because I feel like just by watching his content, I can learn something. Like when I watch you, I know I can learn how to package. You package stuff that most people cut and throw away, and it's like, how in the hell is he able to turn this into a damn reel? And it's doing numbers. Like I know he is who he is, but he just laying on his chair, bro, and did 30,000 views in an hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so he's able to package everything.
Hey, that video went viral too.
It did, bro. I'm like, bro, he just repackaged everything.
And also my content, I wanna I'm gonna start like a separate part of YouTube that you gotta pay for just to teach people what I do on social media. But it's something that I do. I call it recycling my content.
Absolutely.
You'll see a lot of the same videos, but it'd be in a totally different format.
Facts.
Or like a couple of the same clips but you only gonna remember them if you've been following me for a minute. So that it's a clip of me getting on top of my station, right?
What I was just talking about.
Yeah, it's a clip of me getting on top of my station when I was like, when you lose ideas, okay? But in that video, I didn't show me getting up on the station. I just showed me on the station thinking, right? The next video I used it in, I didn't use the part where I was sitting on it. I just used the part of me getting on top of it. And that was like, if you want to make content, you gotta make yourself look stupid. And then I used the laying down clip again. But these are recycled stuff. That's why I don't delete all my content, because I never know when I'm gonna use it again.
Facts.
Especially some days when I didn't film nothing. Okay, I'm just going on my phone and just put it in a whole different format, and this is gonna be a whole different video.
Facts. My wife always be saying that. She like, man, when you gonna clean out your phone? When you gonna clean out this? When you gonna delete that? When you never, ever. Because I still go back. Some days, do you ever do this? Some days I just scroll all the way to the bottom, just see what's down there. It's like, yo, it's some fire down here. Like,
it is.
I can use this with
The building.
Great Clipper Hands was good,
Great
man.
Clipper Hands. What's
Clipper Hands in the
my boy? My
How many people can you have on live? You can only have 4 people on live, right?
Yeah, you only have 4 at a time, man. And they
if they want to join, I'll get off.
They need to update that real fast.
Nah, facts.
Dre's a dope creator, humble dude, mad cool.
Super. Like I said, I watched him walk around and just not even talking, just walking around, just kind of looking and watching and taking it all in. I'm like, bro, I'm watching some of the biggest names in barbering and social media alike walking around this place. I don't think they know who they are.
Yeah.
They don't know who they are. Like, they don't realize the impact that they actually have.
You know what, though, bro? You can't act different just because people are, bro.
Right. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. It's one thing to act different. It's another thing to be so present in the moment of just soaking it in that you don't realize that while you're just soaking in the moment, people from that other perspective is seeing something in real life that they never thought they'd ever seen before, ever.
Yeah, ever. And it's crazy. I got a clip. I have so much footage. I got a clip of, it's a couple people, right? Me and Dre, after a while, like being at the Barber plug booth, we just walking around, right? And all you see in the background is
Yeah.
Bro. Yo, Kev.
Bro, and I'm just like, why didn't these people come say what's up? Instead, they just watching us be regular. Like, we're just
staring,
walking around, getting content. And then, like, I mean, they came to say what's up eventually, but in that moment, they're just like astonished that they see us chilling. Like, we just walking around, talking to people, and just like acting like we're a regular person. You know what I'm saying?
Or like I see, be chilling at the booth, and it's Jeezy, Kev, and Dre, and they just chilling, talking, whatever. And I'm looking behind them, and it's people with their phone up, just recording these dudes having a conversation, bro.
Yeah,
because think about it like this, bro. Think about it from this perspective.
Here eating pizza and chicken tenders, bro. Like, just come say what up, bro. Like,
yeah, man.
Hey, Hey, Coldest, you was off in that pizza, boy.
Yo, because dog, I didn't eat breakfast and I was working mad hard. Ask Kev, bro. I was putting in hella work. I was on there like, hey, yo, I'm gonna be up here. Y'all need some waters. I'm gonna get some waters. And two people was trying to play me like, oh, they got you getting water. I said, nah, I got me getting waters. I'm trying to get signed.
Right. and the people that look at that and roast it will never understand the opportunity that came with it, bro. They'll never understand what doing something like that with the right person can set you up for, bro.
Right. Don't even know.
Cut Flow Dre, my guy, what's going on?
Dre was good, man.
Also,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When I went and got my chicken, I took it outside. I took it outside to the patio because I knew I was finna delete it.
Let's go blend.
I've never heard somebody say that before. I was finna delete it.
It was finna be deleted. Oh God.
Yo, that's
Let's go blend. What's the word? How you living? How you living?
Hey, Esco Blends went crazy on the pictures, bro. Esco Blends went crazy on the pictures, bro. Esco, shout out to you, bro. No cat. No
bro.
cat.
Esco Blend. And that's another dude that needs to start creating more content. And he needs to make funny content. Because he's funny as heck, bro.
Esco is hilarious,
bro. Esco is the funny, like, Esco, honestly, bro, Esco top 5, no cap.
Bro,
really?
Esco's hilarious. Y'all met Esco, bro?
I didn't meet him.
Nah.
Oh, my.
Bro, okay, listen.
He's quiet and he's chill, and he has, like, little one-liners that he just says, and everybody laughing, bro.
Bro, listen, let me describe Esco, right? Okay, so, listen, Esco, I love you, but I gotta say it like this. Okay? Me personally, whenever I see a bigger guy, okay, I automatically think they're funny. Okay, now listen.
Dang.
Don't get me wrong. I know this sounds a little foul, but listen, Esco, I love you, bro. But listen, when I first met Esco, he slapped me up. You know what I'm saying? Then later on in the day, he started. Like he was mad. Esco was mad quiet, okay? He's not gonna say nothing funny until it's the right time. And that's why it's so hilarious.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hilarious, right? So we having a random conversation, right? And I think my videographer asked him, like, yo, bro, what's your ethnicity? Right? He's like, yeah, I'm Mexican. So Esco is just like, bro, Esco has the funniest inserts I've ever heard, bro. And it's always relatable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he was to see y'all in person, y'all talk about the podcast, Esco would come out of nowhere and just be like, hey, yo, y'all trying to have me on that podcast tomorrow? It's just be random and stuff, right? So me and Jeezy, we talking, and people been taking pictures with us the whole time, right? Mm-hmm. Esco will come out of nowhere, the most random time. Hey, bro, can I get a picture? Me and Jeezy's over there dying, bro. We just like, bro, where'd you get this, bro? Why? How do you have the awkward timing like that, bro? Bro, his time, you're going to see it in my vlog. I'm going to make sure that
sound like
all of it.
Like Esco got a gift, man.
Bro, Esco is hilarious, bro. Hilarious.
People kept on saying at that freaking dinner, bro, it had me crying, bro. When we went to get pizza, what did he keep on saying? Oh, yeah, yo. We were sitting down for pizza for an hour and a half, okay? Every three minutes, somebody is going up the escalator and they look down and they see Jeezy and they go, 360 Jeezy! Esco will always be like, it's not really him.
I'm like, bro, that's not him.
That's not him.
Bro.
It sounds stupid and it sounds like not that funny, but bro, in person, bro, it was just hilarious, bro.
He was gotta be in the moment. Gotta be in the moment.
It sounds like he got the timing down pack, bro. Like
that's the thing. He got the time. The timing is down pack. Somebody will ask Esco to take our picture, right? Esco will be like, bro, you don't want a picture of me, bro? I'm famous, bro. I'll be like, what are you talking about here, bro? His timing is crazy.
Yo, that'd be the best too. I ain't gonna lie. It's like the most awkward, but I just made jokes out of it and I just made it fun. Like when I'm with Wavy and Jeezy, people go up to Jeezy all the time. Jeezy, can I get a picture with you, bro? And they just automatically hand me the phone. And I'm like, what do you think I am? Like, so I just
that's a humbling experience. Let me just be the first to say that, right? So I'm standing multiple times first. Let's just get this out the way. Multiple times.
He give you problems back.
Hey, I be asking that. I be acting like I'm Jeezy security. When people come to Jeezy, I was like, whoa. I need Mr. Jeezy needs 5 feet. You need to back up.
Was he the guy with the at the Barber Expo? He had on the black tux with the black shirt. Nice. He was standing kind of off to the back a little bit.
Yeah.
Talking about Esco?
I did.
Talking about Esco, right?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Esco, a funny dude, bro.
Like a dark blue suit jacket. Yo, Esco was security. Saturday night at the Grammys, he got fired so quick, bro.
Yeah, I saw it.
He got fired, bro.
Jeezy, bro. His job was to keep an eye on Jeezy. Every 5 seconds, Jeezy disappearing, bro.
Losing TV, bro.
he was like, bro. He was like, when he turned around one time, he's like, damn, I'm fired. I was like, bro, what the fuck? He was so out of nowhere with it, bro.
So I got a question. So will y'all what other events will you guys join or go to this year? Any?
I'm gonna let Kev speak on that. Because I'm not going unless Kev going. So
the next one I might be going to is Dallas BarberCon.
Okay.
Might be going to that one next.
Kev, what's the exact dates on Dallas BarberCon?
I don't know. I gotta ask Plug.
And Dre, are you pulling up to Dallas in August, bro?
Dre would come.
Dre wanna come?
Dre would come. It's gonna be the team.
I feel like it's gonna be a lot of people there, bro. That's gonna be another pretty big.
So as far as the Barber Plug team, who does that consist of?
Okay, it's me, Jeezy, Codis, Dre Clipper Hands, Poppy Blends, Esco. Who else is in there?
Brooks.
Yeah, the Barber Brooks. Who else?
You right?
Huh?
You said Los already, right?
Los Cuddy.
Los not in there.
He not?
Los not in there?
I could have sworn.
He did that cool with us.
I retract my statement.
It's a couple more. I can't think of their names.
What's Tall Bro?
Randy?
Why is he slipping my mind?
Randy, right?
Yeah, Randy.
Yeah, Randy.
I'm trying to think as far as barbers.
So is the Barber Plug team pretty big? Is it a pretty big team?
No.
It's about 10 of us.
It was like 9, 10 of us. It's not that big.
That's cool.
Everybody got some type of impact though.
Okay.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Nobody
should be dead weight if it's a team. That's the purpose of the team. Yeah, you can't be dead. Definitely.
I'm the newest member, so I got to pay my rights. You know what I'm saying? So I got to come in there. They're going to have me like it's the OVO sweatshop. I'm about to be writing people bars. I'm about to be ghostwriting music videos, all that.
Hey, no cap. Codis is going to have to drop, you know what I'm saying, a mixtape about the Barber Plug. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be hard.
Working. Oh yeah, Dre made a good point. Everyone on the flyer. That was the easier thing to say.
Yeah, everyone on the flyer. Yeah,
Dre,
including Codis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a crazy lineup. Definitely.
Yeah. Hey, the energy when I went over there, the energy was bananas. Everybody seemed like they gelled. They seemed like y'all authentically having a great time.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that was the first time most of us seen each other.
Right.
Yeah.
That was my first time ever seeing Plug. That was my first time ever seeing Dre. That was my first time meeting Poppy. I didn't even know Poppy Blends until that day.
That was the beautiful thing about this expo. Like I went in not knowing what to expect, not knowing, you know, meeting people, you know, on Instagram doing the podcast, but not really knowing how people would come off. And everybody was just, man, authentic, man. It was love,
Yeah.
man. That's one of the greatest things about
my goal is, I can't wait till next year. The I Cut My Way Out podcast is oh yeah, we finna turn up this year, Mike.
Hey, y'all done put a battery.
We finna turn up this year, my guy, because to receive, and this is a public appreciation to y'all and everybody who's been rocking with us, who've been showing support to us, who've been locking in with us. We cannot say thank you enough verbally, but what we can do is work our ass off to show you that we appreciate the time that y'all keep giving to us, the energy y'all keep showing it to us, man. We are greatly appreciative of it. It doesn't go undervalued at all, because we understand how much your hand being on this is helping move it forward.
Absolutely.
So we want to make sure we working our ass off. And it just, like I said, this show has made us both extremely excited about what's to come next year. What does 12 months look like this time around next year? You know what I mean?
I'll tell you something. But by this time next year, by the time the next CT Barber Expo roll around, I want y'all to be the biggest barber podcast unless I start my own. And and then since I was here from the beginning,
that's how you feel, Cole.
yeah, that's exactly how I feel. You always gotta feel like you want to be number one.
Facts.
But just because you're number one don't mean you gotta put other people. Even if I was to get my own, I would still support y'all's. But one thing I will say is, since I support y'all so much and I rock with y'all so heavy, and you know what I'm saying, I've been grinding, been rocking with y'all since day one. When y'all get up there to that point, I just need 10% of y'all IP. All right, I need 10% of y'all IP, because Codis is an entrepreneur now. Barber Plug is a CEO, and that's the type of time I'm on. You know, I'll sign whatever y'all need me to sign. Right, see, Kev, if you wasn't making that face, I'll try to put you on. Get you a little 2.5%.
Let them have their own time.
You're right. They let me have my time, so I gotta let them have their own shine.
It's gonna be lit. And the thing I love about it, man, is all these people we met, man, nobody was so engaged with themselves that they wasn't able to embrace other people, man. That's dope as hell. Because it's, how many times do you get to meet people that you've seen on the internet, and the person that you meet in person is the same person that you meet on the internet?
Yeah.
A lot of that's not the case. So when Kev told us that, you know, I'm an introvert, bro, I was expecting, like, okay, he gonna be straight, but he gonna speak, and then he gonna go into his own box.
Right.
Yo, if you didn't come to CT and you weren't planning to go to CT next year, I implore you to go just to see this dude in action.
Right.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie though, y'all got the better half of it, because I know y'all. Nah, I was giving everybody high energy, but when I see people that I know, it's different.
Say,
it's different.
Yeah, all the way.
AJ,
that shit was insane, bro. Like, I'm like, this dude is like a real life TV show. I bullshit you not.
Yeah.
He like a real life, in front of your eyes. Somebody said cut in his mind. I mean, somebody said action in his mind.
Yeah.
He was on, bro. I'm like, this.
Yeah.
There's no ceiling to his potential, bro. Just off his personality, there is no ceiling, bro.
Yeah, y'all gonna see in the vlog. In the vlog, y'all gonna see the people that I know versus the people that know me. The people that I know, I gave you a hug. When I seen y'all, first thing I did was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the people that know me, I'm saying what's up. I'm giving you my time and my energy. But if I know you, bro, I rock with you, bro, because I might not ever see you again, man. You know what I'm saying? I really rock with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And we appreciate it, and that was one of my things. I know y'all do the reels, you know, and y'all go hard at content. Y'all got super content, all y'all. But I love pictures. I'm kind of that old school. They're timeless. Them pictures that we took, they'll forever. those I'm the type put them in a frame type. You know what I'm saying? Like that picture was all posted up. That was a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
You know, those are just moments that will forever live. So yeah,
I love seeing people in person that I've developed, that I've made a relationship with.
Yeah.
But actually seeing him in person, like I knew when I seen Dre in person, I knew Dre was gonna be mad chill, but I still gave him my energy. I was like, "What, Dre here? What's up, Dre?" You know what I'm saying? I seen Barber June. June is actually funny to me. You know what I'm saying? June is funny to me. So when I seen him in person, he was like, "What's up, dog?" I was like, "Bro, what's going on?" You know what I'm saying? Like, we hug, man. You know
talk exactly the same in real life as he do in the videos. I feel like in the videos he's not acting like.
He's not. That's the thing.
Big facts.
He's not.
Absolute facts. Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know who else was real?
love.
Who was way more chill than I thought they would be? I thought he would have like real big energy, but he was chill as hell. Fucking Cut Flow Drake.
Yeah.
Drake was so damn chill, bro. Like just the people he was engaging in conversation. I'm like, fuck, that's the guy who owns Easy Blade. And they just engaged in regular conversation. If these people are excited to meet him, but he kind of like, oh no, I was just coming over here to say hi to you. I'm like, hell no, bro. You can't be serious, bro.
Yeah.
Again, that's when the fan in me, the person that appreciate watching people in their element. That's my thing. I enjoy watching people in their element. Again, I got so dialed in and pulling my camera up, recording people just being their natural self that I forgot to fucking introduce myself to people and shake hands, bro. I was just getting video, like I said, I got so much content, bro. I'm finna start dropping stuff tomorrow, man. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Dre said, "Can't wait for the vlogs. They finna go crazy." Dre, what day are you dropping, bro? I need.
We all dropping Sunday, Codis.
Sunday. All right.
I'm gonna try to tell Ken. I'm gonna try to tell Ken to drop on Sunday too. Cause me, Jeezy, and Dre, we dropping Sunday.
All right, hold on. I'm about to drop my
planning to drop Sunday. You know, stuff happens, but listen.
Hey, Kev, you know I'm in the stew tonight, right?
For which video? Who you roasting first, bro? You gotta give us a little peek, bro.
I feel
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo,
one line of Spanish, bro. That's gonna kill the game.
They don't know I'm low-key fluent in Espanol, bro. They don't know.
Hey.
They don't know I'm low-key Dominican, bro.
Listen. Shy and Art, y'all don't even know what he got coming, bro. Like, y'all hear me talking about it? But when it actually come out, and when you keep seeing different ones, y'all gonna be like, bro, this dude is going crazy. I'm telling you.
I can't.
I'm telling you.
It's gonna be special, and I'm extremely grateful for this whole weekend because this weekend, and the thing is too, Jeezy was already telling me, bro, the results coming off of this weekend is gonna be a testament to whether I'm gonna like flourish or if I'm gonna fold, bro, because I have an opportunity to do something special. If I come with some whack and fumble the bag,
bruh, if you no, listen. I know for a fact you're not gonna fumble the bag on the other ones. But that one, Codis, if you fumble the bag on that one, I'm telling you, none of the other ones is gonna matter.
I might have to come in on like a reggaeton type of beat. You feel me?
I'm telling you, bruh.
I don't see him fumbling the bag though, bro. I just don't see it.
I don't either.
Codis, the boy is creative. Not only is he creative, but he's creative and he's lyrical. So I don't see him fumbling.
Shy, I got a question. How old do you think Codis is?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say 22.
He's 26 or 27.
Bro, I'm 39.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm 28.
Codis is old,
I'm 28.
There's no
Okay. 28. Okay.
Seen Codis, I'm like, bro, this dude like 21. You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
I seen him in Crushed Velvet, bro. There's no way.
I was about to say, when I seen him with the velvet on,
Yeah.
I knew he had some better.
There's no way, bro.
You said you knew I was an old head when you seen the velvet?
Yes, sir.
Nah, I'm just cultured. You feel me? I really like.
You 29 for real?
I'm 28.
28. Real life, like no bullshit. Real
life. I'll show you my birth.
I remember him telling us.
Is that social media 28 or is that like
real life? Real life 28, bro. Like I'm about to be 30.
Hey, bro. Nah, I thought you was like 21, 22,
I did
bro.
too, bro.
When we had him on, he told us about his experience with his 9 to 5 and how that was working. He was working a decent job.
I'm about to put Codis on blast. Okay. Codis swear he young. Okay. I made a post. I made a post on my story. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying on the post, I can't wait to see who the next young influencer is going to be.
Right.
Me and the fourth kin are getting old, right? Codis had the nerve to swipe up and say, yo, the stuff I got coming is going to kill him in the game. I'm like, Codis, yo, you know good and well you 2 days away from being 30.
Bro, thing. I meant it in the term of like, I'm young in my career. I'm just getting started. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, big facts. Hey, I could respect it.
Yeah.
I could respect
Hey, but what I was saying is, young
He talking
as
about
age. He had the nerve to swipe, but he knew that. He had the nerve to swipe and said, bro, I'm going to kill the game with this one.
He can pass for it, though. But the thing about it is not how old you actually are. How do you feel and what do you look like?
Yeah.
He looked like he in his 20s, bro.
Yeah, no, he do look
young.
He do look young, though.
Early 20s. Early 20s.
But he know he 2 days away from being 30, though. He know that.
Days is crazy. You know, I ain't even mad at that. 30 not old to me. 30 is just your 20s with more money.
Nah.
If you're doing it right.
Right.
If you're doing it right.
Once you turn 25, your bones do not feel the same.
A lot.
Okay, if you got
a lot.
It's rude.
A lot.
Once you turn 25, your bones do not feel the same.
I can't wait till your ass turn 25. I can't wait, boy. When you turn 25 and that voice start changing some more, I can't wait, boy. We gonna run this live back. How your bones feel, Kev?
Right.
How them leg day recoveries feel, Kev?
It ain't gonna feel the same, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey,
but yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
As much as it pains me to agree with you, you're not wrong.
My
I'm not wrong. I told you. Come on now.
My son on here cracking up because he keep old jokes. So he over here having a ball with that one.
Hey, I'm not.
Are we really having this conversation again, Kev? Expo, it's facts.
Hey,
it's
I'm not
facts.
gonna lie, bro. Listening to you backseat drive when your son was when Osh was driving that car, bro. Oh my God, bro. I was trying not to laugh out loud because I'm like, I ain't gonna be that guy, but that shit was killing me inside, bro. When you grab the back of that damn seat, we're like, hey, now, when you hitting them curves, I say,
nah, I hate people like
he's
that,
actually
bro.
an old man. Like, I
listen,
can't believe that, bro.
You ain't been to me telling me how to drive. You should have got the driver's seat. I don't want to hear none of that.
Bro. No. I was watching him, bro. I was watching him. You know how you ever seen people, when somebody else driving, they be trying to hit the invisible brake, bro? He was trying to hit the invisible brake on the floor in the back of the car. Say,
hey, he got the hand up. He grabbing the little thing up here.
Yeah, oh, man. Act like he driving dangerous.
Clothes hang apart, bro. He holding on to that joint and the back of the seat at the same time. Like, hey, you hitting them curves a little fast. Ain't you want to slow it down something? I say, damn. Yo, I couldn't
slow down now. You're 2 miles over the speed limit now.
It rained.
I couldn't believe. Listen, I don't come across like old man energy to me, but that was the first time I ever seen you look your age. I'm like, damn, he an old man for real, bro. That shit crazy. Can't believe it.
Yeah, but
I can't believe it.
I'm super excited, bro.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for this vlog, bro. It's so much funny stuff that y'all would not expect. Like me and Jeezy had a whole rap battle, bro.
Oh wow.
me and Chris Bosio had a whole push-up contest, bro.
Wow.
I just seen him. I was just like, hey, in the middle of the spot. As soon as I seen him, hey, yo, Bosio, push-up contest. What's up? Right now, right here. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And at first I thought he was gonna be like, nah, I ain't trying to get on the floor. You know? But he actually did that. He actually got on the floor and we did our push-up contest. It's hard.
Get ready to get out of here, man.
Man.
Yeah.
I got a long day. I don't mean to cut y'all. Today was my first day back at the shop. I'm beat.
So yeah, man. We want to thank everybody. Thank y'all again publicly. We want to thank everybody for tuning in on this episode of I Cut My Way Out podcast. I've been Shout Barber. That's been Wavy Kid Kev, and always Coldest Clippers. We got a big shout out to man, I can't shout out so many people, bro.
Yeah.
We got Cuts by Reggie, Cut Flow Dre, Poppy Beam came to this thing, Chris Bob. It was so many people jumped in. You just gonna have to go back and watch the content, or I'll do you one better. If you hit this little button up here, that little arrow, follow and turn on post notifications. You won't miss the next one, and you'll be here for it yourself, and you'll be able to see it live. Okay. Hell, you might even be the next person to jump on a podcast. So stop playing yourself and treat yourself. Hit it up there. Go and follow. Come back, check in, see what we doing. We go live every Wednesday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. That means that where you at, you're going to have to Google that. You're going to have to figure that out because I can't tell you. I don't know. It's 7:30 Central Standard Time.
Yeah, we had a whole argument about the time that one day.
Yeah, it's a whole situation, bro. It's a whole situation.
Hey,
man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we close this thing out?
And so appreciate y'all, bro. It was a pleasure meeting y'all, man, and I can't wait for us to link up again. Y'all definitely put a battery in our back. Coldest, we definitely, God say the same. We're gonna have the booth at the CT, and we're gonna get Wavy Kid Kevin on 10 again. He's on 20. We're gonna have him on 20 again.
Wavy Kid
Kevin.
Who is Wavy Kid Kevin?
You said that like he was your father.
Hey, that's that old shit. It came out again, bro. But that's not who he is. I'm telling you, he's a cool guy.
I couldn't get it out. I'm sorry.
Wavy Kid Kevin.
You don't want to be Kevin. I'm sorry, man. I apologize.
I don't know. Hey, when you say the I-N, it makes the name too long.
Okay. It does. But we gonna get at it, man. For real, man. Just what y'all doing, my son laughed. What y'all doing, man, is incredible. Y'all changing the game. Y'all doing something special, man, and y'all taking it, to another level. We're more than barbers, man, and I appreciate everything it is y'all do. Just the inspiration. It was beautiful to see how people responded to y'all this weekend. I thought that was really dope, man.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me on, man.
Super dope. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, shout out Expo Blends. Shout out Expo Blends. If you're not following Expo Blends, go to Expo Blends and follow him immediately.
Let's go to GOAT for it.
Immediately. Y'all have a good one. Be safe, bro.
All right,
y'all. Kev, man, shoot me a DM. I want to know where you get the do-rags at, bro.
Royal Crown.
Oh, is that real talk?
I got 2 places.
Okay. Just hit me in the DM for real, because I'm tired of having a line in the back of my head. It looked like it's much bigger.
I got one question.
Yeah.
Do you have hair?
I'm old, but
I do. I always see you with a hat on.
You have hair? Sure. Oh no, the man is asking about do-rags to put it on his bald head, Kevin.
Put it on his bald head.
Once you get to a certain age, you know what I'm saying? They do that.
Damn.
They do that.
Hey, Kev,
come on now.
I see what y'all mean now. Yeah, he's an asshole, man. He's an asshole, man. He don't let up, bro. Hey, he won't let up.
Let's not act like they don't do that, though.
It happens.
Come on now.
And every time the strings in the front, it happens. He's not lying.
The going back a little bit, but
Or
I got a wave or two.
They got the cake flapping in the back. He not lying. He's telling the truth. Like it happened. So.
Exactly. Come on now, don't play me. I'm not just getting on my boy. This is facts.
Do-rag with the flap out is insane.
With the flap out, you belong in prison. You a menace, bro.
Man.
You definitely a menace.
You wrong for that one, Kev, but I got a little help here, man. I'm gonna still have it next year, CT2. It ain't going yet.
I just wanted to know before I go out of my way to send you a link. If you ain't got no hair, I would have been tight. That's okay.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here.
Good night, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
We out.
I cut my way out.
Yes, sir.